YouTube, as always, let me get you guys up here shortly. I wanted to get on here earlier and dance to Die Die Die, but time got the best of me. Okay. Let's get YouTube chat up here. Am I gonna be lost as fuck? Probably not. I love this. This is more than just a game. Thank you. It's the world sport. It's the world sport, man. I know I have football fans here, but fuck football, man. This is the actual football. Anyways, my bad. Let me not start like that. Anyways, hello everybody. What's up, Shadow? What is up, Seti? How do you watch? So you can watch it on, if you have a TV provider, you can watch it on Fox. You can watch it on Tubi for free. I am the Fox creator though, so my answer is you could get the Fox One app. If you could get a bundle with Fox One and ESPN for $39.99. Okay, I think I have everything set up. Yeah, I do. Alrighty, this is a beautiful song to start this off, by the way. South Africa all the way, let's go. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and put polls up and stuff. All right, let me go put a poll on YouTube. Who are you rooting for? I can go ahead and remind you guys, refresh your memory. So we are Alright, I gotta check something real quick. Alrighty guys, just letting you guys know. So this is the very first game of the World Cup, meaning we are in round 32 right now. So I'm ready for Mexico. I want Mexico to have 1, 2, or 3 points. You get 3 points by scoring. You get 1 point by a draw. Wait, I'm already fucking up. I already lost my train of thought. You get 1 point for tying. I'm sorry. 3 points for scoring, 1 point for tying, and then 0 points for... Why am I fucking forgetting all this shit? For a lot. I'm a fucking idiot. Also, it's not tying, it's draw. Anyway, sorry. I am fucking wired. I am wired off my C4, so I apologize. All right, let me get my shit situated first. Okay. I have to get my American vernacular out the way because I can't speak like that. I actually have to use the actual terminology. This is the World Cup. I'm not gonna use no American language here. You don't say tie, you say draw. You don't say pitch. Oh, you don't say field, you say pitch. You don't say game, you say match. Let me go ahead and manage this pool right here. New pool, who are you going for? You don't say soccer, you say football. Who are you rooting for? Mexico. I had to run a couple of errands in the morning, so. So I did not see this. Let's go, let's go. All right, as a Puerto Rican, who can I root for besides the colonizers, USA and Spain? As a Puerto Rican, so what I usually do is I will still root for USA because I fucking love this land. The history of this land fucking sucks, but this land has given me and my parents a lot of opportunities. There's freedom of speech. You can make something out of yourself here. I don't give a fuck about the current administration, and there's a lot of rocky history, so I usually go for the United States. Because if my parents never came here, I would have been born in Guatemala and I would have been very fucking limited. But anyways, so outside of what I usually do is I root for all of the Latin American countries. So if Mexico goes out, I'll root for like my
At the
top two
opening
teams are
ceremony,
Brazil and
Mexico City
Argentina.
continues the World Cup
But then I'll
trophy itself.
basically I just root for whoever is brown.
Shortly, Thierry
That's what I do.
Zlatan
But USA, I'm gonna go
Alexi
for USA.
Lalas watching on from here at Los Angeles Stadium, and there it is. Thierry, you've had your hands on that before.
Yes, I touched it.
Really, is it heavy?
Very heavy. You know what? You realize all the suffering and commitment.
Yes, I do know that USA goes against Paraguay tomorrow, but I did say that I'm not going to be here tomorrow.
Balance that on your head.
I'm not going to be here for the first US game. So
Well, ask him. He's just by your side.
Zlatan is funny. I fucking love Zlatan.
Could I carry it?
He's fucking stupid. I love how confident he is. He was in LA Galaxy. I went to go see the LA Galaxy game. I forgot who they were going against, but it was that fucking epic. It was that epic score. You guys know what I'm talking about? I don't know if you guys watch any LA Galaxy games.
That the Mexican players,
But that shit was, it was one of his best scores
waiting
ever.
for. Tell us about your memories at this
I don't think it was versus FC.
Everything you're trying
Was
to
it?
visualize what's going
What was it? It was when Zlatan was in Galaxy.
Nervousness that we talked about before,
I don't think-
becoming it, and then
Was it against
you wait
FC?
for the
I can't remember for
whistle.
sure.
A lot of things goes through your head. Families there. When you were young, this
But
is
you
the
need
moment
to
that you
control
saw.
it. You need
But
to
you need to
control the
control it.
emotions.
Exactly that.
It was his debut game, yeah. Was it
On the way
against
out,
FC?
It is a new
It was his
version.
debut game.
Let's
I remember because that's
listen
where I
in
went.
and
That's the
see
only reason I
how
went.
The players are presented ahead of this first World Cup game.
Damn. Hello from over the pond, Scotland here. Looking forward to the matches on and watch along. Hell yeah, let's go. Alrighty guys, this is the #1 sport in the world. So let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I see somebody from UK. I see somebody from Scotland. There's people that are rooting for South Africa. Let me know where you're from. And not gonna lie, I'm that fan. Like, I am that kind of fan. I could give a shit if you're from a certain country and you want to root for another. There, the majority of Africa is rooting for Mexico right now. I like to have fun with football, so just because I'm Guatemalan, that doesn't mean that I can't root for Brazil or Argentina. Like, I don't care about that shit. And I don't care if you root for a team and then that team goes away and then you go for another team. I could give a shit. There's some fans that are so particular about certain shit. I don't care. You're rooting for Brazil. So the only reason Argentina has always been my team. Well, Brazil and Argentina, but they won it 4 years ago. So I kind of want Brazil to get it. Also, like, Neymar, you got to get your shit together. So. You're probably the only African not rooting for Africa. No, you're not.
The playing of the national anthem of South Africa.
My TikTok was a bunch of Africans saying that they're not rooting for South Africa. They're rooting for Mexico. I don't know why. Why is that? Is that Tyler? Also, guys, one thing about me, I'm not gonna talk over the national anthems. I don't care whose it is. I'm not talking over it, okay? So that's why I was quiet for that. Also, Tyler, think she's the one that sang that. South African is to Africa what Argentina is to... Okay, thank you for that. I understand now. Yeah, basically, all of Latin America is rooting for all of Latin America besides Argentina. You're excited? Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking.
Y retiembla en sus centros la tierra al sonoro rugir del cañón. Ciño para tus cielos de oliva, de la paz el arcángel divino, que en el cielo tu eterno destino por el dedo de Dios escribió. Mas se osare un extraño enemigo profanar con su planta tu suelo. Pienso patria querida del cielo, un soldado en cada hijo te dio, un soldado en cada hijo te dio. Mexicanos al grito de guerra, el acero a prestar y el bridón, y retiembla en sus centros la tierra al sonoro rugir del cañón. Y retiembla en sus centros la tierra al sonoro rugir del cañón.
Hell yeah, W. Alrighty guys, friendly reminder, I do not speak over national anthems. I don't care which national anthem is happening, out of respect, because I'm sure there's people here that are, you know, from South Africa. I definitely know there's Mexican people here. So I just don't want to talk over that, you know? Plus, this is a world sport. I'm not about to do it. Anyways, what was I going to say? I saw something and then I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yes, Zendaya is rooting for South Africa. I love that. Alrighty, so we got 88% for Mexico, 13% for South Africa over on Twitch. Hey, there you go. There's your Puerto Rican, BK. All right, for YouTube, we got 70% for Mexico, 30% for South Africa. Amazing. Hey, you're watching on Telemundo? I want to, but I don't know if it's gonna conflict with my Fox One stuff. Fox One is working with Telemundo.
This game is 3-on-3. Who we playing? It's a local crew.
Fox One is working with Telemundo, but I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna conflict.
Everyone who showed up.
I don't know.
Guys who play in jeans.
I'm just gonna use Fox.
Respect.
It is free live on Tubi. Oh yeah, guys, it is live on Tubi.
Anytime they would take them down.
I will say this real quick, and it's gonna be like this for every game.
Mostly.
I am a Fox One creator, so go and get Fox One. You can get 3 days for free for $29.99 with a bundle with ESPN. That being said, you could also watch it free on TV.
Welcome along and stand by for 39 days of emotional.
Watch them,
drama,
watch them revoke that shit.
What?
What?
Half of the planet seemingly watching on. There is a manic fervor here at the famous Azteca, whose history is
Telemundo
so
is owned by NBC.
intertwined with that of the World Cup. Think Pele, think Maradona.
I just don't want to. Yeah,
Brazilians
I don't
of
want to conflict.
1970. What's going
Shout out to Fox, they
unfold,
always
I
come
wonder,
through for the World Cup,
this
yeah.
year? There's the VAR room, sure to play a big part with Nicholas Gale in charge in there, with several assistants to help him as well. We've got Mark Clattenburg standing by in case of any controversy. Surely there won't be any, not at the World Cup.
I don't care who owns Tubi. I don't give a shit who owns
This could be
Tubi.
good.
I don't give a fuck. I am supposed to promote Fox One. Jesus Christ.
well.
My God.
There's the Mexico lineup.
I'm already angry. Fuck.
Preferred to the World Cup.
Jesus.
Memo Ochoa in goal.
I I hate that I have a Fox One
17-year-old
advertisement, and then I have people that follow me, my supporters saying, well, it's gonna be everywhere. So it's gonna be free here. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Are you my supporter or not? Shut up. My God. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Gutierrez used to play for Chicago Fire.
Fox is awesome. Thank you, King Diabetes. Fox is great.
Well, the young Chicago Fire star, Mbakazeli Umpagazazi, gets a start here. Ronwen Williams, the goalkeeper for the last 12 years.
Yeah,
the heartbeat of the team.
You're watching it on Peacock because I'm at work? Hell yeah. You can connect your TV provider. There's many ways to watch it. You guys already know the best.
Ikram Rangers, a maybe slightly surprising selection in what looks quite an attacking lineup.
Alrighty, guys.
Just seething atmosphere, Landon. Of course, you know the World Cup. You scored 5 goals in the World Cup in 12 appearances, but you can just feel the tingle almost, can't you?
Let's do this kickoff.
This stadium very well, and it is a daunting place to play. This place was packed 3 hours before the game. When we arrived at 7 a.m., there were thousands and thousands of people outside waiting to get in. Mexico has been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Oh, wait, they're playing Die Die in the back.
The first country ever.
We are here to have a great time. I am C4'd out. I have so much caffeine in my system. There's still caffeine that I'm drinking. I am going to be off the walls, batshit crazy, okay? We're okay, though.
200 more than the MetLife.
Fox owns the WWE. No, they don't. Wait, no, they don't.
In mid-July, but
I don't even, honestly, when it comes to like certain people owning stuff, I am... I'm an idiot, but I was thinking of what they call ditzy. There you go. I'm ditzy as fuck.
Not been in such great form since. Mexico are big favorites. There's Raul Jimenez.
They used to own
Who
SmackDown.
has been in the shadows at World Cups.
Is there a story called Fantastic Mr. TV? No, it's just it's Fantastic Mr. Fox for a reason. Go Fox, exactly.
Announced, or it's been announced, he's moving back to his old club, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Mexico in green amid some mayhem here at the Aztec.
Once I hear this, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, guys, we are starting.
The back four for Mexico, as we expected, except perhaps Reyes getting the nod at right back ahead of Sanchez.
That's hilarious. I think it's funny.
Mexico,
you're gonna go to your first AEW event next Houston? Hell yeah. Enjoy yourself, dog. They're really good. They're fun.
Opponents like Belgium and Portugal and Ghana along the way.
Yeah, and actually prior to that...
So with football, guys, the thing I like about it is like you can engage and disengage sometimes. You already know when to lock in. Like let's say you have people over. Like you can have a conversation right now. But you already know when to lock in, and that's when they get closer to
the biggest moment in all of these players' career.
It's Reyes spreading the play to Vasquez, who plays in Italy for Genoa. It's an automatic pick for Mexico these days.
Also, Memo Ochoa, one of the greatest goalkeepers alive.
Lira preferred
a fucking goat, man.
In midfield, Alvarez was waiting.
Ochoa alone can win this game. I lock in when I hear them screaming. Yeah.
I mean, I've been here a number of times.
Because a lot of Americans say that. Like a lot of Americans are like, well, it's boring because they're just kicking a ball. They never score, and you're just waiting the entire time. I'm like, isn't that like football? Like American football?
Looking to skip inside.
I don't think that's boring.
For the first time, Jaden Allens gets involved.
South Africa got the ball. They're booing.
One of 6 Mamelodi Sundown players in the South African lineup, and that club played at the club.
Is he like 40? I believe so. I mean, he's been around for a while.
As well, beating the Asian.
I think I was like 16 hearing about him.
Dortmund drew with the good Brazilian side.
My man he's about to turn 41 July 13th.
South Africa, I think, are to be respected.
You know, interestingly, Ian, too, when you come to Azteca, there are a few things besides the team you're playing against that are against you. One is the altitude, two, the small,
Women's USA team
three,
are
the
better
crowd.
than men's. Yes.
South Africa, a lot of these players actually play in South Africa, and they play at altitude. They've
Yeah,
also
the
been here
women's US team
for 10 days,
outperforms
so
the
they are
men's.
acclimated.
I believe they
that's
have
not a big
5
advantage.
Olympic medals.
The other thing is South
And
Africa
how many
actually
World
like
Cups
to
have they
the
won?
ball. And they will do a
Like
good
3?
job of forcing Mexico out of their comfort zone. Mexico want to press, but South Africa are okay having the ball and killing the game a little bit that way.
Alvarado looked to turn it inside. I've noticed early on, South Africa, when Mexico have the ball, go to 5 at the back.
Certainly a foul.
2, they've won
there.
2
These
World
are
Cups.
dangerous situations. In South Africa have conceded a number
Wait, it says
of goals
1991.
lately on corner
They
kicks
won
and set
4.
pieces. Mexico in their
Women's
last
World Cup
game
history.
against Serbia before the World Cup scored a
The
couple
United
goals
States
on set
women's
pieces,
national
so this
team
will be a
is the
big
most
part of the game
successful
tonight.
team in the Women's World Cup history, having 4 titles in total. So they have 4 World Cup wins, the women's US team, and they also have 5 Olympic
Could be the
medals, I
left foot
believe.
of
Gold medals.
Alvarado, though there is the alternative. In the end, it was Reyes, and he wasn't that good.
It's a bit ambitious, trying to shoot.
We're not gonna touch that subject. Yeah, I already know, because I already know what the opposition is. Oh, but they lost to a high school team.
Always
I
so
could give a
many
shit.
lofty expectations surrounding Mexico. The best they've ever done
Only the booze, yeah.
is the 2 times they hosted the World Cup, 1970, 1986. They got to the quarterfinals on both occasions. Laid off by Jimenez. Reyes gets a decent-looking cross.
No, damn.
Save from Ronwen Williams. First
Yo,
thing he's had to do,
if
and
Mexico
Milo
scores, this
didn't he do it well?
this place is gonna erupt. Not my
Well, this all
that.
starts with Jimenez heading the ball wide, a good layoff, and then he follows into the box. This
You're
is
so
a
excited for some
fantastic
football.
save from Williams.
That was a good save,
Carry
yeah.
that wide.
Really good hit by Jimenez.
Mr. Rouse, thank you so much for
That was
gifting me
some
10
save,
jewels.
particularly it was the first thing he'd had to do in the game. Mexico pressing again, looking a little disorganized at the back. And they
a
haven't
little
managed to clear that
disorganized.
again either. Now possibly they can launch a break here. Reyna's doing his best, and maybe there's something, if they got the last ball right there, no, they didn't. Lyle Foster rather fluffed his lines.
I kind of want to
And
scope.
here's the
I kind of
chance
want to
again. Watch
scope
Jimenez
their
fall into the box. It's
Instagram.
set up perfectly
'cause
for him. He gets pretty good purchase on
I
it. Not
feel like
perfect, a
Fox
little
One
off
has
the shin,
posted Telemundo
but Williams
before.
does a fantastic job to push that wide. And just a little warning sign there for Mexico.
I feel like
Be
they've
careful.
collabed,
South Africa on the break. can
I
be
mean, they're
very
collabing
dangerous,
for
and
the
he
World
just got the
Cup.
last pass wrong,
but I don't know if
could
they
have been a
post
dangerous
about it.
opportunity.
Lira spreading the play. Now Gallardo.
I would love to watch this in Spanish.
South Africa, you feel, just will need time to settle Lyle Foster again. And maybe there's a little bit of early stage fright for the Burnley player. It would be
Viva la
understandable.
Mexico. Sorry, with how sponsor heavy
Sort of.
WWE is, I'm
I'm
honestly
sure he's
surprised that
played in a
Claudio
lot of-
Marcano isn't here.
Difficult environments, but nothing
Is
like this.
are you sure he's not? He might be here. Look at his Instagram. Is he here?
Fourth time in the World Cup for South Africa. They've yet to get beyond the group stage. Montez. Now Vasquez. And Quinones, who's recently become the top scorer in the Saudi League with a last day hat-trick. Preferred to Vega today,
hat-trick,
left-hand
nice.
side by Mexico.
If you guys for the minions that are just here for me and trying to learn, a hat trick is when the same player scores three goals. I always forget what the 2-goal one is.
I think the crowd wanted a corner there. One of the new regulations and interpretations will be that the
Is it a hat?
VAR can take a look, and if an attacking corner
No, a hat trick, like a hat trick,
wrongly,
like a hat
turn into
trick.
a goal kick.
Oh, it's a brace. There you go. For 2 goals, that's called a brace. I always forget
because I believe that
It's
was a
fucking
corner
easy to
kick, and
remember.
That would have been a massive advantage for Mexico again.
Over on YouTube, please make sure we are hitting that like button, please. The goal is 100 likes.
Not wrong towards Raylers again.
Hey, coach, when am I getting in? Never, because you suck.
Cesar Montes out to Israel Reyes.
All right, now that the poll is done, we could have a prediction.
Flick on.
I could do it. I'll do the prediction. That's crazy. It's crazy that you even ask the stupid questions. Don't ask stupid questions, and then you won't get an answer that you don't like. Thank you for starting the prediction.
Third World Cup in charge of Mexico for Javier Aguirre. And incidentally, he and his opposite number, Hugo Bros, played against each other in the 1986 World Cup. Sitole was caught out there.
Nice! There it is. There's 1 goal. Let's go. Let's go. 1 goal. You know Fox 1 has an Espanol. And that's what I'm thinking. I feel like they have an Espanol one. They have to. But I feel like I think the Espanol one is Telemundo. That's why they're collabing.
Well, and I told you South Africa do want to possess the ball.
I'm wondering if you could access Telemundo through Fox 1, right? Here, actually, let me here.
And Williams is going to,
because then I'm good.
Good first touch.
Ole, 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 ole.
Williams can't get his legs shut fast enough. 1-0 to Mexico.
And the coach's decision to play Quiñones and not Vega on that side.
Oh no, it doesn't carry Telemundo, so I can't.
Well. Fantastic
I
piece
can't.
of work,
That's
by the
fine.
way, by Eric Lira to win that ball off Sitole and set up the opportunity. Exactly the start Mexico wanted. What can South Africa do about that? They've been pretty much at 6s and 7s so far. Here's Jimenez again, but the referee's going to pull the play back.
You put 7K on Mexico. Por Pimpe! Justice for Pimpe. He already got his justice, but more justice. We need all the justice for Pimpe.
Ludell missed his challenge there.
Alrighty, Mexico is 1. South Africa is 0 right now. So if the game stays at 1-0, then Mexico has 3 points.
Rattled, but there's a little cat and mouse
And
going
South
on
Africa
here,
has
Ian.
0.
South Africa do want to play. And Mexico,
We obviously
with all
want
the
at least
energy
5 or 6
and all
points
the
here.
momentum from the crowd
So,
have come out
yeah.
pressing. A
6
couple
points is
times
perfect.
South Africa have broken the pressure, and it's put Mexico on their heels. But again, one thing you can't do, which Sitole just did, is turn the ball over in your own end. Mexico feast off that. If you're going to make them score the hard way. That was much too easy.
So Michael, keep up the great good work and stay positive. Thank you.
Hugo Bros, the
Someone South Africa, get y'all shit together.
He will retire after this.
Watching it in Spanish is so much better. I know.
And it's
Especially
fair to
for
say,
Mexico.
Brandon, his South African side, Bafana as they're known, they've not settled yet. Just have to watch the counters, Mexico, but a great start for them. And don't forget the US.
Mexico winning the entire World Cup. I'd be
Facing off
okay with
against
that.
Paraguay tomorrow on Fox.
I'd be a hater, not gonna lie. Like low key, I'd be a hater, but I'd be okay with that.
And I would imagine, and you'd hope, that the nation will be glued to that.
Absolutely, we will.
Ooh, nice.
John Strong and
fine.
Stuart Holden on the call for that US match.
This feels like a AAA crowd. Ooh, yeah. Ever
I
since
also think
Mask
it's not
vs.
too
Mask,
early
my
to
new
say,
vocal
Ian,
stim is for
South
is
Africa has to be careful
for
here.
PNP.
If you lose the game 1-0, you lose
That
by a
has to be
goal.
like a
It doesn't
generational
kill your hopes for the
saying.
rest of the tournament, but you lose by 3, 4, 5.
We're not gonna let it
That can
die.
put you in
I'm gonna
big
keep
hole
saying it for
as goal
PP.
differential
You know what?
could be
Thank you,
a
Athena's
deciding
minion.
factor as to which
That's
teams
what
go
I'm
through.
saying.
Another set piece to defend for the South Africans here. And Jimenez was up for that one as well.
Nice.
Couldn't quite get over it to direct
You
his
love this
header
crowd.
goalwards. He is useful in the air for sure.
Watching football in Spanish is like watching Joshi in Japanese. It just hits different. Yeah, I get
Gianni
it.
Infantino.
I always also root for the Japan team. I saw Okada's because AEW is doing like their football collabs. I saw the Japan one. I was like, I want that.
Bit of the smoke from that still lingering,
I
isn't it, out there?
it's just
Might be
weird.
smog, I don't know.
I root for Japan, and then 4 years ago, it was Korea. Korea was Korea did an upset. I forgot who they went against. Was it Mexico? I think they went against Mexico, no? And it was like an upset game. So then I was going for Korea. South Korea to be, yeah, South Korea.
Good link-up play down that side by Gallardo and Quinones. Gutierrez is looking to latch onto this one. He scored a very good goal in one of the build-up games from long range. No surprise to see him make the starting lineup.
I need to wait till my mom get out of work and sign Tubi to watch. Just put that you're 18. Just say you're 18, dog. Japan is always cool kids over the years. Yeah.
South Africa gets some kind of attacking move.
My friend just asked why I'm watching the World Cup, and I said, por pipi.
They've struggled in the build-up to this game, lost and drew with.
I gotta tweet this shit out. I gotta tweet, dude. This is it.
Nicaragua.
The entire,
as well.
as long as
And a
Mexico
1-1
stays,
draw behind
that's
closed doors
the entire
with
time.
Jamaica.
I'm just gonna say por pipi.
The coach wasn't really very amused with the way they played there. So I think they've come into this with confidence not that high, and it's showing.
As we see a foul here against Fidalgo, and you know,
I feel like the
part
minority
challenge,
of the
Ian, is
people
they've
are going
broken
to
Mexico a
understand
few
that.
times as Mexico's come to
It was
press.
against Germany, 2-0 in Spain too. Yes, thank you.
Try to hit
It
the
was
correct
like
pass. What they need
Germany
to
is
get
a
into
top
Mexico's
team, and so
end.
is Spain.
Pass
Spain
up the
and
ball.
Germany,
There's a replay of the goal by Quinones.
they are
That's the referee's view of it, by the
They
way.
are
The ref
behemoths.
dam.
like they
is a
are
high
some of the
tech
top
World Cup,
teams
you know,
in the World Cup.
or even
So when
avatars of
they
the
went
players
against them, that was a
generated
fucking
by
upset.
AI.
It's like Guatemala winning over Canada. Like what?
Yeah.
So I was really rooting for them. Hey man, I will give it to the South African guy because he was not performative with that. He fell and he took whatever was going to be given to him. Good shit, guy.
It's playing away from home in an atmosphere like this with a team of
James
guys
Letman
who've
with the
never played
199,
in the
North
World Cup
Guatemala
before,
for the
none
win.
of them, but they conceded early, and really they did press the self-destruct button a bit with that goal.
Yeah, and Ian, across the world for the history of time, you say don't give them anything early. Let's make them earn it. And South Africa, unfortunately, gave Mexico a goal. And now they've got an uphill battle.
Here's Mokoena. Usually plays
The
every minute
relentless
in that
booze.
midfield, a key player for them. He hasn't been able to get into it yet. Now Modiba.
Did I put?
And the cross is
I gotta make
easily
sure that I spelled it right
cut out.
because I feel like I put four people. Oh, I do. Oh my god,
And there's the
I
first
do.
yellow card of this World Cup. And there can't really be too many complaints about it.
my delayed as reaction. There's not going to be a World Cup stream tomorrow. There's also not going to be a SmackDown stream tomorrow. So yeah,
It's Mokoena.
the first USA game too, man. Shit.
Yeah, Mexico do a good job playing out of pressure, and Fidalgo, good first touch.
I was yapping. A yellow card happened.
It's absolutely a
Okay.
yellow card.
Yeah, we're fine with
South
that.
Africa nearly cost themselves qualification. They were deducted 3 points for playing Mokoena when he was supposed to be banned against Lesotho. That got turned into a 3-0 defeat, but they made it to this World Cup anyway by the skin of their teeth on the last day. Modiba. And Mpokzali plays for Chicago Fire and will be playing in the All-Star game. Mokoena.
And again, that's what I was talking about, Ian. They do a good job to break the initial line of pressure. You don't have to go fast.
Love the tweet for PP. I had to change it right now because I meant for PP, but my dumbass.
Just a little immaturity from South Africa.
The ref is
I think they've
racist.
started off with what you might call a sort of football equivalent of the yips that you get in golf.
Well, you can't blame them, right? I mean, you come into this environment, you play in the opening.
Great
match of the
selling.
World
It was
Cup.
great selling.
Mexico, by the way, are a very good team. It's not easy, but they're not making it any easier on themselves.
South Korea and Czechia also in this group. They play in Guadalajara tonight with coverage starting at 9 o'clock Eastern on Fox Sports 1. Czechia, who had to come through the playoffs to make it battle-hardened by that. Jackie Oatley and Warren Barton will be calling that match for you. It's going to be quite busy the next 5.5.
By the way, don't shame me. What does a yellow card mean for real? A yellow card is a warning. So yellow, and Zendaya, you know I'm not gonna shame you. I did coach Minnie for the purpose of like, so you guys don't start watching without any education. A yellow card means that's a warning. The red card means you gotta get the fuck out because I already gave you a warning and you fucked up again. So you're out. And then that means instead of 10 players, now they got to work with 9 players. Ah! That means they got to play with 9 players. So it's not like you get a red card and then you go to the bench and then you give them another player. No, that's it.
Can't blame him for being
Thursday, everybody.
selfish there after the first goal, but that could have been a big chance for Mexico.
The ref should have given a red card.
There's Memo Ochoa waiting.
They're gonna save Memo for the second half. I'm assuming they're gonna save him.
Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo at this World Cup. But Ochoa in the past has been quite brilliant for Mexico on many occasions.
Yes, no shit, man. He's purposely missing. Hey, we gotta do our lunch and some wings and beers for work because of the game. Let's go. That's where do you work at? Not to dox you or anything. What do you do? Because that's actually pretty cool. For those not watching, whenever you hear the boos, that's because South Africa has the ball.
South Africa just trying to plot a pathway into this game somehow, and that's better from them. Mudau coming inside this time.
Nice interference. Performative ass. Get your ass up. Nah, honestly, this is what I hate about men playing football. Oh my god, there's so much. Dude, this isn't wrestling. Like, y'all be selling way too much, man.
South Africa to break pressure.
He's fine. He's fine.
The link-up play after that.
You're fine.
Crossed.
Whatever.
And Mudau forced a foul there to stop the play.
With the heat and humidity expected, one of the new things at this World Cup will be
South Africa is having
hydration break, and that will be
OG
shortly.
Grande Americano. Soccer kayfabe, yeah. What's funny is
Jimenez again getting the better of Satoli again. Jimenez with the little layoff. Mexico with a nice rhythm about their work.
Nice.
Alvarado loves to cut in onto his left foot all the time.
I feel like even if he made it, that would have been offside. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, when it was Guatemala versus
The officials are trying to make
Canada,
this World Cup one.
and you remember like the Canadian player kicked it all soft. And then the Guatemalan, the next Guatemalan kicked it soft too, and they both made the goal. And I said, receipt, motherfuckers. Oh my God. There were so many people that like didn't understand the term. It was weird. And then like a lot of wrestling fans were like, well, a receipt is this. This is why she said a receipt. It was actually kind of interesting.
And Rangel made a bit of a mess of it. Reinders plays it back into the middle.
So if I say some of these players are selling too much, a lot of football fans are not going to understand what the fuck that means.
Mokwena.
Yellow card.
Gutierrez.
This may be a stupid question, but is the tournament single elimination? I've never really paid attention. So right now, we are playing for points right now. This is round 32. We're playing for points, and then whoever has the highest points, like first, second, and then sometimes the third team, just depending on how many points they have, they go to round 16. And then after the round 16 is like the quarterfinals, semifinals, and then the final.
Yeah, nervy moment.
So
from
this is points. Once we move away from round 32, then that's like elimination. If you lose, you lose. You're out.
For South Africa to attack. Can they make the most of these opportunities that should be few and far between today?
Need the right delivery here.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What is you doing? Also, I feel bad for any ref.
The refereeing community.
Because they get death threats off of some of these calls, and that's fucking terrifying.
Somewhat marred in football around the world in more recent times. Could have been better, the free kick, in truth.
Put that in wrestling terms.
And I think it's time now for the
so the Owen Cup, or no, so the Continental Classic. You have your first round of matches, and then it's like you see Mark Briscoe versus Cal O'Reilly, and then for the same Continental Classic, because there's brackets, you see Mark Briscoe versus Ricochet. Like, why does he have two matches there? They get certain points in the Continental Classic. So then once the Continental Classic is something that I watch every fucking year, but I'm not gonna know like the points and all that. So anyways, so then you're just playing for like if they lose the match, then they're out. If that makes sense. Somebody can explain that shit way better than me. Because when I watch the Continental Classic, I always have questions. Men's soccer sells better than Will Ospreay. Dude, yes. I am so tired of people. It makes sense. Okay. It makes sense. Okay. I am so fucking tired of fans that cannot admit that Ospreay is like, he barely fucking sells. We're not saying that he never sells, but he barely fucking sells. And it's okay to admit that. Somebody commented on my video because I was doing the Ospreay entrance, and I was doing, you know, when he like runs to the rope, and I was like punching out like the people that always call him a spot monkey or that he's overrated. But then when they said that he doesn't sell, I was like, all right, whatever, that's fine. Like, you got it. There is people saying like, if you think Will Ospreay doesn't sell, then you've never seen an Ospreay match. Huh? Somebody was like, if you think Ospreay doesn't sell, well, you should watch the Ospreay versus Kenny Omega Wrestle Kingdom. I'm like, you had to go that far back to prove that he doesn't sell? What about the match he had last week or the week before that? What about something this year? You had to go back all the way to Wrestle Kingdom to prove a point. Bruh. No, absolutely not. I'm not gonna, no, that's fucking stupid. Oh my gosh. What it is up, Quick Ways and Clay. Just say they are flopping too much. They're like little fishes. All teams are in a group of 4. The team there's 12 groups, 4 in each group.
You for the opening game of the 2026 World Cup at the famous Azteca Stadium.
We are
in
with
Mexico
so
City,
it's
and
USA,
Mexico
Paraguay.
co-hosts leading South Africa
Are we
by
with-
a goal to nil.
New Zealand or Australia?
And Ian, we
I always
just said
forget
during
the
hydration break.
the next two.
Outside of giving away the goal, South Africa haven't been terrible. They've limited the chances, but they've only completed 3 passes in the final third, compared to Mexico's 16. So
Turkey and
they
Australia,
get
thank you.
here
Okay, so
and they can complete some passes. They'll create some chances, but they need to settle down a little bit when they break that first line of pressure.
Ocon to feed it wide. Only his 8th cap. They've got about 12 players in this squad with 10 caps or under. So this is a rarefied atmosphere indeed for them. No play on words intended, this being the altitude of Mexico City. And as Landon was telling you, South Africa have been training even higher than that at Pachuca. And of course, a lot of their players are from Johannesburg, which is pretty high itself. So the altitude factor maybe not quite as big as it often is with the Mexicans. Looking for the quick break. Fidalgo did some good work in the build-up there. Quinones with the layback. Here he is again, had a bright first half, crowned by that goal. I think Mexico have just got to be careful of a careless moment at the back, haven't they?
Yeah, it feels comfortable right now for Mexico, but
Sorry,
seen
commercials
it
during
many
the game.
times and been involved in many games, especially in World Cups, where one lapse of concentration and this game is 1-1.
Gallardo inside to Quinones. Oh, that's nice work. Gutierrez here. Got an angle for the shot. It was good work. An important block by Sitole. Bright from Mexico, who in the past have often flattered to deceive at World Cups. 7 times in a row they went out in the round of 16 and
not
were out at
aggressive
the group stage last time. A little bit unluckily because they got 4 points. Alvarado. Nicely worked. And then Reyes with the cross, which is too near to Ronwen Williams. Williams, who was on Tottenham Hotspur's books as a kid, made his career elsewhere, and one of the many Mamelodi Sundown players in this squad.
The break had affected the game. It kind of changes endurance a little bit.
Vasquez with the header. Now Lira. If Mexico top this group, they could, in theory, stay in Mexico City or in Mexico itself right the way through to the quarterfinals. If everything went to form, they might play.
The boos are
India
fucking
in the
great.
round of
Where's La
16.
Parca? I know. I don't know. Where's Dr. Wagner Jr.?
But I think we're getting ahead of
Fake ass
ourselves.
doctor.
Quite a lot.
If anybody actually gets injured, do not call Dr. Wagner. Chat GPT as doctor, man.
It's Montes. Mexican players like to give themselves nicknames, or the fans do. Montes is.
I haven't seen Telemundo's scoreboard. I haven't
Don't
seen
ask me to explain. The other players could probably
Pick
tell
the
you.
ball, pussy. He's a doctor like Bill Nye is a scientist. Hey man, we're not gonna have any disrespect towards Bill Nye, okay? That man raised us. That man is generational.
Not appropriate for
No fucking slander, all right? You are not gonna compare Bill Nye being a scientist to Dr. Wagner Jr., okay? At least Bill Nye taught us some shit. What is Dr. Wagner Jr. teach us? He don't teach us shit. He don't save lives. The fuck?
From the fans around here.
Nah.
Maybe they forgot.
I appreciated it.
Here's Modiba here with a good-looking
Bruh,
opportunity. And
nice.
not really
Get that
taken
shit out
to
there.
Yeah,
get a good
Where's
cross.
El
And he's
Grande?
claiming
I
those
feel like
handball there.
unless he is
offside as
scheduled
well.
to be
Yeah,
on
offside
SmackDown
linesman
tomorrow,
put
I
his
feel like he's
flag
here.
up.
Let me see.
Yeah,
I want to
just
see if he's
off.
here.
They've caught the Mexican fullbacks a couple times on either side with that kind of run.
He
Checking
hasn't
to
posted
them
anything.
and then taking off behind. So Mexico do need to be a little careful as they're pressing and trying to get a lot of pressure on the ball. That ball in behind.
Did he post it on his story actually?
This opening game, a repeat of the 2010
Viva
opener,
Mexico, cabrones.
played at Soccer City in Soweto, where South Africa went ahead with a quite brilliant goal.
No, he's
from
not there.
Safiwe
He's watching. He just
Shabalala,
posted.
who's the son
He's
of a
watching the
Soweto
game.
Taxi driver.
But he's
Rafa
not there.
Marquez equalized for Mexico after 79 minutes. Marquez, who's tipped to become
Honestly,
the next
WWE,
coach
what the fuck are you
after
doing, dog?
Aguirre.
He's a Mexican legend, and you can't even allow him to be here. That's crazy.
Careless from the Mexicans that time.
Careless. That's the closest they got
It's
yet.
Mokwena. Naum Bokazi, who scored a brilliant volleyed goal in one of the build-up matches against Panama to no avail. Slipping the right ball through. Lau Foster here.
Crazy. That's crazy. Nah. He's not gonna. Yeah.
Not his first
Bro.
errant pass
First off,
of
I
the
don't know.
first half. And I think we're past the stage.
You better
fright
be-
stage now, aren't we?
burning the fake grass.
Rudy
You better be
Oliver,
burning that shit. What are we doing?
Striker, among others.
Ian, there have been some really good moments from South Africa, but their body language actually after the mistakes is really bad. They look like a team that's been struggling of late.
Ludwig is definitely for Germany. Yeah, Ludwig is going to be rooting for Germany, and El Grande is going to be rooting for Mexico.
Alvarado.
But honestly, I feel like even Ludwig is rooting for Mexico.
He asked a bit too much of Reyes, really.
Welcome back, Ricky. I support Mexico today like they support our boy Pat Kaiser. I'm supporting Mexico today, but you're not going to see that much support from me when it comes to Mexico outside of this one, and depending on like the
Feed
next
from
one.
Alvarado. Gutierrez to play it inside.
I'm sorry, Mexico. Like y'all are when people think of Latinos. Oh, that was a good save. Damn,
From Williams.
that was a fantastic save.
Otherwise, that
Shit,
could have easily
man.
been two.
Put that man's jersey
And
up.
Williams did really well.
Celebrate
but I
that man,
thought
South
Gallardo was gonna
Africa.
hit this
Holy
first time.
shit.
You see Jimenez behind the back.
Celebrate
line.
this man.
And actually would have liked to seen one of the Mexican players run across
Oh.
the near post. Made
What was
it
I
a
gonna
little
say?
too easy
I lost
for
my train of
Williams.
Oh yeah. When people think about
Just got the
Latino
feeling it
people,
just
they all
goes
think
on,
about
don't
Mexican
you?
people. Like no one thinks about Guatemalan people.
Might just need
Mexicans
the-
take over everything, okay? I got beef with Mexican people. So I'm rooting because they're my Latino
Tonight, by the way,
brothers
the
and sisters,
premiere
but like
of the FIFA World Cup 2026 after hours.
I'm not
show
gonna
with
keep rooting
James
for
Corden
you.
on Fox at midnight local time. Lira does a good job at the base of that Mexican midfield. Here he is on the ball again.
I still
Keeping
can't
it
believe
in
Diego
the-
Luna is not playing for USA. That's fucked up because I also have beef because
He's better in when he's a line higher like he
for
is right now.
Copa
Look, the
America,
three center-backs
Mexico took out
and the
Guatemala,
wing-backs
so I got
build,
beef
and then he
right
can
there.
receive it in here and face
I got beef
forward.
with them too.
If he has to turn back, he does, but he's better when he's a line higher, so they get another number into the attack.
That's the same reason I am rooting for South Africa. He's a traitor.
Around hell,
I think it's so fucked up. Like
hoping that Jimenez could do something with that one, but Ocon beat him in the air.
why is the Fox logo in the top left corner of your screen? Because I'm a Fox Sports
Ocon is
creator.
one of the few European-based players with South Africa. With
I don't work for
in the
Fox.
second tier in Germany with
I don't work
Hammer.
for them, but I'm a part of their creator club.
Mudau. Ambokazi. The good-looking ball in, and that could have resulted in something with Lyle Foster there.
It's a little too easy if you're the Mexican back line.
We Germans
Foster
kind of
just
have the
sneaking
same
in
thing with
between the
Austria
two
and
center
Switzerland.
backs.
So you guys understand. I appreciate that. All of Latin
There's that
America
dot
is
down
like
by
that
Williams to his left.
with Argentina.
Again, a runner across the near post freezes Williams there and doesn't allow him to guess and get down so easily.
First time, by the way, that South Africa have failed to have a shot in the opening half an hour of a World Cup game.
You might have to step in and handle this team. No, please, Pookie, stay
Still got
away.
Time to do something about this scoreline.
Pookie, you're literally going to be the Donald Trump for the Knicks. You don't need to be around this, okay? You are going to be the bad luck charm. Imagine Minnie as a correspondent. Okay, so if I was still in Los Angeles, I'm actually pissed off. If I was still in Los Angeles, being a part of this creator club, I actually could have gone to Fox Studios and I could have recorded content where they record like the World Cup stuff. I actually could have been there. And I also could have been on the fucking news if I was still in Los Angeles. But I'm in buttfuck Ohio where nothing happens, so I can't do shit outside of make videos for them. Pissing me off, man. This is like a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Some of the build-up just a little labored from Mexico, and the press and the challenge on Lira means that possession is turned over. He wants a free kick.
I am watching the World Cup right now. No. So when it comes to the Fox Sports Creator Club, they are not paying me. They are paying me with perks. Being able to collaborate with Fox.
After a poor first touch.
There's also opportunities that you can get based off your performance with content. They are not fucking paying me though, but they're paying me with good perks. The fact that I'm a Fox One Creator Club means that they can repost. If my collab feature was actually working, I can collab with them on their Instagram, which is a shitload of engagement, especially because everybody's tuning in for the World Cup right now.
And
so
it was
kiss my ass, everybody.
6, 7 o'clock in the morning,
So
and the place was
somebody during the ad that I made was like, how much are they paying you to say all this? And then somebody commented saying, worry about your bag. Yeah, bro. Worry about your bag, bitch. I ain't getting paid. I'm doing this for the love of the game, bitch. My God.
Here he is again. Gutierrez plays it wide. Have not quite built on that good start, have they?
No, you know what's happened a bit too, Ian, is the field is drying out. As the sun comes out, it gets harder and harder to play faster.
I'm wearing a Rey Mysterio jersey and he just fucked up his
name. A few times under players' feet or not traveling as fast. And that actually hurts the Mexican
team. Don't talk
team.
bad about Ohio. Fuck Ohio.
Well, this
bitch ass weather. It was hot and then it rained for like 13 minutes. Fuck this weather.
With Pele and Tostao, Gerson, Jairzinho,
it's humid.
Rivellino and the rest. Pretty bumpy. But what a performance they produced on it.
Damn! Bro, there's no goal. What the fuck? Don't scare us. We're not watching Telemundo, so it's okay. We're not gonna. For the people that were sleeping, there wasn't a goal.
Alvarado.
There might be one right here.
Lira to spread the play. Mudau's header, not that convincing. And here's Jimenez. Save to deny him his first ever World Cup goal by the goalkeeper.
Oh, that would have been badass if that was his first ever World Cup goal. Oh, that would have been so badass.
And this is so difficult for a goalkeeper because if Jimenez does redirect it, you've got to be ready to dive to your right. But you've also got to predict that he doesn't touch it and be ready to dive left.
Bro, that was in. What do you mean, Pookie? Shut the fuck up.
That might have been the tight call.
That was not in.
Had it gone in. But of course, Williams wasn't.
It's like my NASA in her position,
from
yes.
the long-time number 1. Now then, Quiñones again. Have a shot, said the crowd. He does.
Oh.
It's blocked. It's
You're still in. You're still in.
and later
Dog. Oh my God, the goalpost. Ah!
close to 2-0. And he has been the big thorn in South Africa's side.
By the way,
in this
guys,
first half.
They're saying
Quiñones.
2-0. Nil means 0. So instead of saying 2-0, 2-0.
Well, I was just about to say how good he's been. Turns inside, gets the
And
initial
for the
shot.
sake of
The layup
prosperity,
here,
I'm going to be
you thought
using
it was
all the
gonna hit the back of the
terminology.
net. You see from the referee cam here.
Because
Just
football
off
fans are the most
woodwork.
ruthless
And South
motherfuckers,
Africa
I swear.
dodged a bullet.
I don't want any of them on my
33
dick.
goals
My
in
dick is for
31
me.
matches for Al Qadisiyah in Saudi Arabia. As I say, he was top goal scorer in the
Football
league.
101 with Minnie.
Hat-trick on the last day. And you've
What's up,
seen
Aaron, by the
kind
way?
of threat he can
You're
provide
damn
for
right.
us
Yes.
here.
I'm not going to deal with them
Every
saying,
meaningful threat so far
this
has come
chick
through.
really said 2-0.
Reina's here.
No, I'm sorry.
Ball just given away a little too easily in a forward area by South Africa as they do try to build.
Get that shit in. Let's go.
Up in the middle of the pitch.
Bruh.
Away by Mbokazi.
I am not used to the Midwest.
Reyners. Mudau is wide, the right back. He will get the corner late on in the half.
What are you babbling about, Pookie?
It would be just like football.
I like how
if after the
everybody
half we've
collectively
had,
ignores
and the near
Pookie.
misses for Mexico. apart
As
from
you
the goal.
should, buddies. As you
South
should.
Africa were to come up with an equaliser. That's a Taylor's always twice.
Thank you, Nace Vision, for the 100 biddies. Viva la Mexico.
Back to Mokoena here.
Second work, but hopefully the game
This
is
is not
good.
a bad, but it's well defended by
It's been decent.
Mexico. Long-range effort from
That shit would have been
Mbappe. He
badass.
hit them, but that was on the optimistic side from what? Best part of 40 yards. Seven times Mexico have featured in the opening game of the World Cup. They've never won any of them. They're definitely on course at the moment
Commentator.
to change that.
Mexico has opened up the World Cup 7 times.
Back in
They've never
1930,
won.
losing 4-1 to France.
You called that game, didn't you?
Yeah.
You better get their
50
asses.
then.
I'm rooting for them, but get their
Getting
asses.
behind.
Nice. That was a perfect stray, man.
It's just a question, I think, of what Hugo Bros can say or
So
do.
fun fact in paragraph time, me and
Maybe
Mate are
get
going
South
to an
Africa into
OTT on
this game.
Sunday, company that Finn Balor helped create.
I'm actually
Nice.
quite curious
And there's 2 guys who
because,
recently had tryouts for WWE,
again,
and one
this
is
World
believed
Cup is different,
to
and
be
we're
having
gonna
his
hear
last
this
match.
over and over.
Amazing. Renzo Rose and the other is
Eight
having a
best
career
third-place
versus
teams will
contact match.
advance to the knockout stage. So if you're
Cyan
South
Nunes. So
Africa,
give you the heads up
you
if
don't
they do
have
make
to go
it to the
crazy
WWE.
trying
These
to
are
get
legit
a point
amazing.
out of the
That's
game. Of course
that's
you
a W.
want it, but it's much better losing 1 than 2 or 3 or 4-0. That could knock your hopes out right away. So I'll be curious how aggressive they are in trying to get that.
What's up, Coach
second
Mini? How
point.
are you?
We'll
Fantastic.
see that
here.
throughout the first round.
Living the best life that I could live.
I think nobody wants to lose the first game of the World
The
Cup. It
commentator
usually
is not
spells
gonna leave the
trouble.
stage.
Didn't for Argentina 4 years ago, of course, when they lost to Saudi Arabia and ended up walking away with the trophy. There's exceptions to every rule.
Where's that whistle?
Playing 4 minutes of added time at the end of the half. Jimenez with the layoff. Now Gallardo thought about the shot, does, and didn't get hold of it. It was blocked anyway on the way through.
We'll make sure to let El Grande Americano know who to give CTE.
23rd cap
That is
today.
fucking wild. Why are they adding time? Because they don't stop the clock. So it's not like football, it's not like basketball where they stop the clock.
At 1-0.
They do not stop the clock. So they gotta add time for like wasted
They're
time.
certainly going to encourage their team to press and try to get the second and third.
Oh.
Modiba taking on
Okay.
Alvarado, who tracked back to help his defense here. Goal kick is the decision. South Africa look a bit cheesed off about it, but I think it's right, isn't it? Let's
I gotta pee. I've been drinking a lot of caffeine,
nice.
but I don't want to miss. I'm gonna wait till halftime. I don't want to miss a. I don't want to miss a goal.
They don't correct them if it's a defensive
Right, I'm not
corner.
sure.
That's a bit. Yeah.
Not sure why they did that.
Just attacking corners that can be wiped out, as it were, if it wasn't a corner in the first place.
When I blow the whistle, does it hurt your ears? Because I would love to keep blowing this whistle. Does it hurt your ears?
So there's so much value.
Oh, that was
in a
nice, by the
striker
way.
like
That was better than.
because,
Sorry,
yes,
Gia.
he
I'm
does all
sorry.
the scoring, but if South Africa
Gia,
press,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't come over
comes to
here,
his
man.
feet here. Mexico have an outlet.
Ears are fine.
He's really
Amazing.
good at holding the ball and getting out.
I know Gia's gonna get mad though.
Piece of play again here. Well, Alvarado
Well, Gutierrez, I think
Gutierrez
that
had
was.
come inside, yeah.
Yeah, Gia
Quinones
controlled this.
again. It's
the
just been
stream
so
last
good,
night.
and you needed a little
She
bit of
barked and I
composure.
pussied
There are
out.
a number of things you
I
could
said,
have
my
done there.
bad,
Drag
Gia.
it to your left, open your foot, and curl it inside the right.
Zendaya is
post,
having
roll it
a
across
ball.
to Raul Jimenez. But the one thing you can't do is let South Africa off the hook like that, and he knows it. Aguirre's not happy with that.
Yeah, he's seen it all.
Yeah, Gia gets angry. She's like, "Why are you
Coaching
blowing that
career.
shit?"
An amiable, unflashy coach who's definitely had Mexico moving the right way in more recent times. They've won 3 of the last 4 CONCACAF trophies available
It's okay.
to them.
It's okay.
And that after a rough spell where
This is your first
USA were having the
full
upper
football
hand.
match. This is fun. I love that. Minnie is Bill Alfonso in ECW with that whistle.
And that is half time.
Oh, you guys are having fun? Halftime. I'm gonna go pee.
Chances too, in truth, for South Africa.
Use halftime to go. Use the
Julian
restroom. Get some snackies.
Quinones
Get
with the
some
goal.
water. Whatever you gotta do.
Mexico
Use halftime.
leading
I will leave
South
right.
Africa by a goal to nil at halftime. Analysis coming right up for you.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is sponsored by Ferrero. Go all in and score big with our match day treats.
In honor of America's 250th, Jeep and Captain America are saluting real captains of America. Heroes like Captain Nuger, Captain Portales.
I got eyes on Cap.
Captain Murray.
Copy that.
Captain Enda, and all those who served our country.
Need a lift, Captain?
Brought my own.
Jeep, built for freedom, driven by heroes.
Raise a Rocher to the thrill of the game. The iconic taste of Ferrero Rocher, now in a square.
Buy any 2 Ferrero brands and you could win $1 million.
Alrighty, I am back.
Early start here for Adams.
Let me see. Make them tacos during halftime. Yes, do what you gotta do. Because you have a 15-minute break, okay? Jacob does not take orders from the Usos. No, he called Jay a punk ass bitch. And then Jay Uso posted on his story saying, "I'm your favorite wrestler." What? Okay. Huh? Okay. Anyways. I'm gonna send a long peaceful message to that commentator. Put it on voice to chat. We would like to hear what you would send to him. I'll go ahead and turn on alerts and sound alerts right now. Or the voice to chat. The voice to chat is open if you guys want to use your biddies for that. Predict, because you can have fun with these predictions. Vote all of your minis. Why not? Have fun. It's not real currency. It's cool currency because they're minis. Don't get me wrong. It's very cool to have a lot of minis. It's very cool to be rich in minis. Ugh. El Vasco is upset. I'm short 2K points from stealing your money. Let's go. Alrighty, guys. So over on YouTube, please make sure you are hitting that like button. Today's 100 goals. There's not going to be that many viewers on YouTube specifically, because they're usually here for wrestling. Twitch is here for me. So we got 30% South Africa, 70% Mexico over on YouTube. Over on Twitch, we got 86% Mexico, 14% South Africa. And then for the actual prediction, can I still see how many? I should be able to still see. Let me go to my creator. This isn't wrestling content, yeah. No, I know that this isn't wrestling content. This is a football game. Can I still see? Yeah, I can, right? Manage prediction. Yeah. Okay. So 85% of you guys voted for Mexico and 15% voted for South Africa. Zlatan. Dude, Zlatan is, he's what I aspire to be. I know that I don't give no fucks, but if I'm in a podcast and I act cocky, I do have some kind of feeling about that, because it's like, if I act cocky and being a woman, it's not gonna look good, and I fucking hate that because I do want to act cocky sometimes, but I can't. Alrighty, so let me look at these odds. So if South Africa wins, whoever the one, only one person is as you, Zendaya. Okay. If South Africa wins, Zendaya, based on these odds, is gonna be fucking rich. She's gonna be rich with minis. So that's not a bad move. The goalkeeper saved South Africa's ass more often than they deserve with that defense. Yeah, that goalkeeper, what's his name? I like him. Let me see. Goalkeeper for South Africa. Is his name Ronwen Williams? Does anybody know? There's three. There's Williams. I don't know how to say that. Kane, Chine, or Goss. I wonder which one is that one. I gotta pay attention next time they say his name because he's pretty goated. Sometimes the players fight, and that's a bit like wrestling. Yes, it is. What's up, Brody? If Mexico wins, I won't call out of work. Moneyline odds are channel points. These are channel points, but it's good to be rich with minis here. Yeah, Zendaya Monet is very invested. I still don't understand why the majority of Africa is rooting for Mexico. Like, they really want South Africa to be out. Every single time I go on Twitter or TikTok, like, there's videos of all that. I don't know what the lore is. I'm wondering if it's like Latin America with Argentina. I'm not so sure though. Me too. I don't get it either. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. I feel like it's a rib. It might be a rib. It might be like the same shit with Argentina. Have you seen that Freddy account exploring Buckus? Oh, yes. The Freddy account on Twitter? Yes. I think the team sucks. Well, South Africa, so far, I mean, yeah. The goalkeeper is really the #1 player right now. The goalkeeper is the reason why South Africa is doing okay. Is decent here. Should Africa don't like African stances? Africa. Wait, what? Africa don't like African stances? Africa? Let me see. Let me see if I can. Why do I think it's a migration issue, like South Africans moving to other places and being seen as poor. Interesting. Oh, here, somebody asked this. Okay, so somebody said, why are Africans cheering for Mexico over South Africa? Whatever happened to brotherly love? They are angry that we are eliminating lawlessness in our country. Oh, South Africans have used xenophobia to kill brotherly love. Ask the dead Africans on the streets of South Africa if they got brotherly love. They are angry because we have suspended Ubuntu until further notice. They want to continue to take advantage of our kindness while they destroy our country. Oh, so it's definitely like political stuff. And they want us to normalize lawlessness. Lawlessness means what? There's no laws. They want to live in our country illegally, and we want, oh my God. Oh, wow. There's a lot of shit that we did not understand. Oh my goodness. To give you the gist of it, South Africans are very xenophobic to other Africans. Interesting. Tyla did sing the South African anthem, yeah. She did. I also marked out. I stayed quiet during national anthems, but when I saw her, I was like, Tyla? I opened my Twitter and the whole Twitter log is, or the timeline, is rooting for Mexico. Yeah. I fucking love it though. I like it. So for the people that are tuning in for the very first time, are we enjoying this?
Guerra's side are halfway towards picking up all 3 points.
I think for the most part, you guys are enjoying it. When I did Guatemala versus Canada, and then we got to the penalty kicks, a lot of you guys did enjoy that.
Everywhere. Javier, how pleased are you with the start Mexico made?
Yeah, I was
we only get penalty kicks round 16.
And as well, I want to point out that most of
we don't get penalty
because Eric Lira. You know, apart that Citole make a very bad decision turning around, the way that the holding.
Also, this is Chicharito speaking. He's a fucking legend.
Was amazing. And then the composure of Quiñones, like Terry mentioned it, I think Quiñones is in a very good form, and thankfully we went one up.
Looking ahead to the second half, Peter, what can South Africa do differently?
But the thing is, going 1-0 up so early in the game, I'm thinking.
Yeah, shooting on Canada was great.
But then I think they've done really well, South Africa, and I think they need to believe a little bit more. They've had a couple of opportunities to counter. And they just, I mean, I hope the coach in the dressing room is telling them now, guys, there are opportunities here to counter this team, and that's what they have to do.
Well, it will be absolutely massive if Mexico hold on to an opening victory here at the World Cup. Tomorrow, the United States will take center.
Tomorrow, I'm going to have to be on Google. Tomorrow, I'm going to be seeing the updates.
So here is
6 p.m.
sponsored by
I will be recording with Jaron at
the goal. Julian Quiñones, who was born in Colombia but chose to represent Mexico with the opening goal at this World Cup, and fans at the Azteca are pretty happy about that.
We got 39 likes over on YouTube. Please make sure you are hitting the like button to get 100 likes.
And this was the reaction.
Rooting for Mexico, my fellow
at Zocalo Square in Mexico City. Incredible. The second 45 minutes from the opening match of the World Cup is coming up next.
I remember playing alongside him. We were voted. Penalties can be the best.
This isn't the best
in
the house.
So penalties are fun. Penalties are fun when it's like a game like this. Like, I want Mexico to move forward, but I'm not invested in Mexico. So the penalties are fun. When it was Guatemala versus Canada, and Canada made a goal, then Guatemala made a goal, then Canada made a goal, then Guatemala made a goal, then Canada missed, then Guatemala missed. That shit was excruciating. My emotions were everywhere. That's why I was like in tears that entire time. I was fucking crying. They're not fun when you actually care about the team. When you care, it's not fun. But when you don't care, you shut the fuck up. How about that, truffle, bitch? Yeah, the nerves hit. Luckily, I'm not like, I do want USA to win, but I'm not like as invested. I also want Brazil to win, and I'm okay with Argentina being back-to-back winners. So, like, 4 years ago, for Messi, it was very important as a Messi fan. I was definitely locked in, and I was crying. when they won the World Cup. But if Argentina wins it again, like Messi already won. So Messi already won 4 years ago. Cristiano Ronaldo for Portugal has not won a World Cup. Who is your favorite winning the World Cup? I'm kind of like not really set in stone with one. USA, but then like Brazil or Argentina. Those are my top 3. I will say though, if Japan makes it to like the quarterfinals, I'm fucking going all in with Japan. All in. Oh, South Africa fucking hates their team. Holy shit. I'm in tears. It's nice to know though, because I would have never heard about like what's happening in South Africa if it wasn't for this game. Penalties are key to winning cup competition. England always loses on penalties. Usually it's like Germany, England, Brazil, Argentina. There are like the top countries that are usually in like the quarterfinals and the semifinals. Semifinals being just 2, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I swear, if Japan, like, it's just like, I really want Japan to get it. That'll be the biggest upset in World Cup history. Not an upset that they won, but an upset for like England, Germany, USA, Brazil, Argentina. Japan would be interesting. We're Nigerians, but today we are Mexicans. I'm telling you, Twitter, that's all I saw on Twitter. Every single one of them. You're also rooting for Japan because of Io Sky. I'm rooting for Japan because I grew up watching anime and Japanese movies. Like, I wasn't that American that was too scared to read subtitles. I get it that it got popular now, but before, like, I was watching foreign films. So I've always had deep admiration for Japan, which is why when I went to Japan, it was like my wonderland, which is why my sister gifted me that, because she's been knowing that I've always wanted to go to Japan. The fact that the Japanese people are the most respectful people in the world too, the most kindest and respectful people, yes, they should absolutely win.
They played the end of Mexico.
It was so fucking sad. It was so fucking sad. When we landed at Japan, everybody was so welcoming and nice and proper. Like, we didn't feel like we were gonna step on anybody's toes. Like, it was beautiful. As soon as my sister and I landed in Los Angeles, we got bumped so many times. Like, people were just like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, we're back in United States.
No, because I don't see South Africa changing the game plan from building up from behind. If you don't succeed with that, change the game a little bit, like Thierry said. Like, put them
Japan captain Wataru Endo officially injured and out of the World Cup. He also decided to retire from international. Interesting.
That's it.
Okay, more from the chaps at full time. Stay with us until
it's gonna piss off the Brits that I'm on that train
of Landon Donovan alongside Ian Dark.
Thank you very much indeed, Rebecca.
All right, coach, time to put me on the field. It's not called the field, it's called the pitch. So therefore, no.
Right.
If you can't use the proper terminology, then you're out. And I just care about Pookie using the proper terminology. I don't care if anybody else.
I'm curious now, I said it before the break, how South Africa approach this psychologically. Do they go after it, or are they, it's weird to say, I know, but are they content to stay 1-0 and maybe sneak a goal somewhere? And from Mexico's standpoint, it's less about, honestly, what the players want in. Will this crowd allow them to just take their foot
off? All right, guys, so also after halftime, the goal switches. So Mexico was shooting on the right. Now they're going to be shooting on the left.
When they led at half-time, that was back in 1978 against Tunisia. Nearly caught out there. Fidalgo here. He's got an opportunity if he gets it right. Mira wanted that, and he was in space. If that had been pulled back to him. Oh,
bro, that would have been a sweet-ass goal. Oh, my God. Would be funny if you blew the whistle every time someone used the wrong terminology. Thank you for giving me ideas. Yes! Yes!
This one just taken a little too early from Gutierrez.
Pookie, I'm on your dick, man. Pookie, I'm on your ass right now.
He nearly ended the game there.
I need a red card. I'm a fucking order yellow and red card. You little minions misbehave all the goddamn time. It's time for me to reprimand y'all.
particular camera. And you get an idea of how quick the decision-making has to be at this exalted level.
Okay, listen, guys. I'm so used to saying "get off my dick" that I accidentally said that to Pookie. So then I said, "I'm on your ass." Okay. I understand how I was like, "Ooh, wait, Minnie, calm the fuck down. Don't say that." I'm sorry. I'm so used to saying "dick."
God, that was a big chance, Ian, for Mexico to go 2-0 up, and probably should have done a little better.
Lira had done really well coming from his defensive midfield position. He was waiting in space and the ball just wasn't pulled back to him. So that was a really big opportunity for Mexico to give themselves some clear water.
I'm gonna order some red and yellow cards.
Just to check on the teams. Going
yellow card on Mini, I'll take it.
That we could see.
I'll take the yellow card. I know.
What a sight that is for the players to be playing.
You know what we
like the Azteca.
We could make this World Cup even more fun if I could find a way.
1966 with the game against Tottenham Hotspur. Quinones has done well again here. He's seen the goalkeeper off his line and tried his luck. That's how big.
Because mods, if you put a command, I can put a command, yellow card, red card, and then you can at the person. It would be very fun if I could show it on screen, though.
I can't blame him right now.
We could make this World Cup very fun. I got ideas. I'm gonna see what I could do.
Every World Cup, you get a few breakouts.
Do you think Portugal are a better team without Ronaldo? I'm not. So when it comes to Portugal, I don't really know much about it, mostly because Cristiano Ronaldo is a part of it. Not that I hate him, but like Messi's my goat, so I could give a shit about Portugal. So I don't really know. She thinks the cards are going to hurt us. If you get a red card, you're timed out for 10 minutes, so yes.
A little porous at the back.
I will time your asses out for 10 minutes.
Making mistakes. They did
I could time you out for the rest of the day, but that's not fun.
Again, Foster dispossessed. And they're looking for a moment of inspiration from somebody.
This game has opened up.
Killer Kelly is Portuguese? I didn't know that.
I was not expecting to see that. Mexico might just put their foot on the ball a little bit here and calm down.
Don't forget the United States start their campaign tomorrow against Paraguay. We'll give you more details about that a little bit later on. But Alvarado and Gutierrez is broken in behind.
Foul, red card, sir. Rojo, come on. Give this man a red card. That better be a fucking red card. Let's go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bitch. Bye-bye.
The only question
Let's fucking go. Oh my God. Now that I know what South Africa is doing, oh, absolutely. I'm going to call them bitches now. I mean, yeah. I don't think it's the player's fault.
By VAR. Maybe we can call Mark Clattenburg, our refereeing expert, in here. Mark, what do you think?
I saw that his name was Shithole. Is it Shithole or Shithole?
But it looks like it was
I like the Telemundo score bug because it's not intrusive.
Now the question is, was it inside or outside? The referee was in a good position. You can clearly see that the contact was outside. And once he gives it outside, it's not a genuine attempt to play the ball. And therefore, because it's outside,
because I also saw like it looked like Shithole.
Of an obvious goal scoring opportunity.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, look like that. I don't see that being reversed. Looking at that.
Yeah.
Tackle.
Yeah, that's a red card.
Yaya Sitole. With a famous name. Remember Yaya Toure? But it looks like his World Cup debut is going to end in a red card here. It's just all being checked.
Damn, that was his debut. His World Cup debut, that's crazy. The goalie is pretty goated though, I don't know.
Now Ian, on this free kick, if I'm Mexico, I'm hitting this hard goalkeeper's side. It's really hard at altitude to get it up and down over the wall quickly. Can be done, of course, but it's much more difficult than at sea level.
They're talking shit.
It's very close in, isn't it, to get that up and down. Jimenez right into the wall. Back to Gutierrez, and then Gallardo's effort is sliced into Rowe. Well, more than Z.
Double Z.
This game should be 4-0. Keeper's having a good game. Yeah, he really is.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Pookie's the only one that gets
Africa, by the way.
that gets timed out by Stream Elements. He's the only person.
Did their job.
I didn't even know that Stream Elements could do that.
Really interesting. Mexico.
You keep hearing your government last name.
All the possession.
What?
The rest of the way. South Africa, I predict, will be holding on for dear life.
They got it back from Rosie anyway.
There you go. Converted you.
I've learned. School of Landon Donovan. Two countries separated by the same language. Gutierrez again, he's pretty bright, isn't he?
That was nice.
Got a good challenge in that time.
Can't hate on that play. Guess Mini, if you do vanish, it gets deleted by Stream Elements. Oh. So you get deleted though, right? If you say vanish, Stream Elements deletes you. Got it.
Heck of a lot steeper for South Africa.
Canelo's there? I didn't even see when they panned over. I looked at chat though.
We now have a corner as well.
Oh, if you're not a mod, got it.
Alvarado. You made the point, Landon, and it's worth reinforcing with the mathematics in these groups. 12 groups, top 2 through, 8 best third places. You still could make it as long as you don't take a hammering in the first game. So maybe
a hammering
limitation might be part
commentator. You're a little sussy, man. Not only are you giving strays,
Well,
you're giving sus.
Now. They have to think about that, and I wouldn't be surprised if Hugo Bruce.
You're not Peso Pluma, dog. Change that.
Some sort of substitution quickly here.
Hammering shithole. Yeah.
That was the third South African red card in their various World Cup campaigns.
This feels like a game now for Gilberto Moura to come into. A great way to introduce the 17-year-old up a man. Not a lot of pressure, can go be creative and make plays, which they're going to need to do if South Africa sit in now.
A lot of talk about Gilberto Moura, and he was really good in the Gold Cup last summer, a breakout star. I think he's been carrying a little bit of injury, not much of one, so I'm told. He's a real talent. Not ready really to start this game.
I'm not a professional like that, but I feel like he could have Pele kicked it.
Pretty big part to play in this World Cup. Kind of hope so.
Not that I could Pele kick, you know.
You know, a lot of times when you go up a player, up a man, a lot of coaches decide to just keep things as is. I was always of the opinion you need to make changes too, because the game is completely different.
Get that ball back. Get the ball back.
Of course, South Africa will be thinking about that defensively, but from a attacking standpoint, Mexico should too. Go win this game.
And South Africa on the attack, which has been
more sus than Rey Mysterio on AAA commentating
so far.
Rey Mysterio on AAA commentating, he's half asleep for the most part. So yes, this man is sus.
Is Modiba, who likes to raid forward from left back usually, but there have been few chances to do that.
I'm not putting Pookie in.
This Mexican side who's been.
I already told him that he's going to be Donald Trump for the Mexican team, so no.
Pretty well organized outfit, which is handy always. And there is Modiba. Again, the handling from Rangel did make you kind of.
Ray should be on commentary for the World Cup. He can say stuff like, wow.
On this. My old goalkeeper Tim Howard used to say too.
I'm not going to hate too much on his commentary because I feel like I have the same.
And it's challenging, and it's certainly.
I feel like my commentary is the same. You want to see a Mexican destroyer here?
Incidentally, scan the QR code on the screen to vote for the Michelob Ultra Superior Player of the Match. I think I know who the leading contender might be so far.
It's pretty obvious so far.
Yeah. Not that we shouldn't lead the viewers on.
Oh,
They can do what they like. So here is a change. Midfield player Mbata.
The Knicks fans must have paid Danhausen a lot of human money to dispel the curse that Trump put them on Game 3 as.
Away by Sebisi. He's been brought into that defense today.
Yeah, again, that was predictable. And then, you know, again, if I'm Javier Aguirre, don't be too conservative here. Go try to get the second, third goals, end the game.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Here's Jimenez.
The hell?
Jimenez was able to freshen up a good deal for this World Cup because he wasn't in the Fulham team that often.
All right, my guy. All right. Great selling. Well, Osprey, are you watching? This is man. Oh, fucking shit, man. I could be rooting for a team, but whenever they do shit like that, calm your ass down.
In the playoffs at the end of the season, they were told if they did, they wouldn't be in the World Cup squad. So Mexico are taking this very seriously. As they should, of course.
South Africa has zero honor.
For the clubs, right? And they hate it, but you have to take a big picture view of this. This is a massive opportunity, as it is for the U.S. and Canada, to show really well on home soil.
All right, bro. Chill the fuck out. Oh, my God. Did you see how he was handling Vasquez? Calm the fuck down. Shit. Yeah, South Africa, man, y'all playing. Yes. Better get his ass. Get you snitch. Good.
Again, the referee hot on any pushing, shoving ahead of these set.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of pushing and shoving happening.
By Reyes, and well defended that time by Ocon. The fact of the matter is, so far,
what's up, that?
South Africa,
this calls for a ref bump and a bloodline run-in. Yes, it
got into
does.
this contest.
That was crazy. There should have been a yellow card. At least minimum a yellow card.
How many substitutes the two teams have left? Mexico, all 5. South Africa, 4. Just see it under the names. It's going to look quite hard. They'll be getting this World Cup for the first time. There will be a round of 32, so a treat of knockout football in the later stages to look forward to. You and I were looking at it earlier, Landon. If Mexico finish second in this group and USA are second in their group, they play each other.
Is that so?
Yeah. 2A v 2B. It's written there in the round of 32, but of course both teams are hoping to top their group. And Mexico made the right kind of start.
USA versus Mexico is going to be crazy if that happens.
With the deep ball. See
damn.
What the idea was.
Yeah, you could see it developing too. Alvarado with a good late run.
What are Los Americanos to
Again,
even the odds?
Will help Mexico just pulling South Africa apart. And
hey, Mini, Cristiano plays for Portugal, not for Spain. I was just watching your coaching stream. Yeah, I know. I got corrected already.
That game against Paraguay.
Where the fuck is Omas, first off?
Spoken about for so long now. That's
probably hanging out with El Hijo del Vikingo instead of doing his goddamn job.
Time, 3 p.m.
Can't wait for better matches to come up. South Africa or ass.
Think they'll win, Landon?
I do. I do think they'll win. I was at the final friendly against Germany on Saturday. Although they lost, I was encouraged, and I see what the crowd here has done for this Mexico team, and I expect the same tomorrow in LA for our U.S. team.
Yeah, Morocco versus Brazil does look like a good match. That's on Tuesday.
That might spread a little bit.
I'm gonna be here for that because that's Brazil, and I'm a root for Brazil.
So? Absolutely, yeah. That's what should happen. I remember when you scored that
South Africa
goal
is
in 2010. After that, there were stories of people getting off work early in Wall Street to go down and watch the matches.
I apologize to their bosses.
Yellow card?
It's too late, I think.
Nothing? Are we good? I think he said, come on.
Substitution here. The experienced playmaker, Zwane, is going to be...
Thank you for 44 likes, guys. The goal is 100 likes.
In place of Jaden Adams, who's in all honesty, not really got into the amalgam. Zwane is an old campaigner, Mamelodi Sundown player, wearing his 56 cap here today. When it's raced to be fit.
This is the same gap tooth fucker keeps flopping like James Harden.
He's been brought on with
Bro, fuck James Harden.
Getting them possession further forward.
I've only seen one Cavs game, and I could say fuck James Harden.
36 now, though.
I have to be honest, Ian, I'm a bit disappointed with the way Mexico have approached this since the red card. It's a little too casual. They feel like the game's over, and it may be. But all it takes is one moment, and I'd like to see them go get the second and third goal. And you can hear it a bit from the crowd,
I agree.
They're not happy about this.
It's never over at 1-0.
I agree. Plus, they could place third. And with 3 points,
Eric Lira, who's gone through a lot of good work in that midfield. And Fidalgo. Only a 10th cap for Fidalgo today.
Good shit, Mini. For what? What'd I do? What'd I say?
Yeah, the whistle will go for the challenge on Murillo.
Oh, for the James Harden. Yeah. Fuck James Harden. Yeah. It took me a while. It's crazy how the NBA finals are still happening and we have the World Cup now. I'm just curious to see where the audience focuses more.
Certainly a foul.
Well, in America, the focus is absolutely on the NBA finals. Outside of America, the World Cup.
Fairness.
We are pacing ourselves the Roman Reigns style. Dude, yes, this is a Roman Reigns match, man. This is a Roman Reigns entrance.
It's going to be
until he finally hits the promo and acknowledge me.
Scorer of a great
Morocco are good team. You remember last year? Like 4 years ago? I don't remember the 4 years ago. Brazil is a great team too.
Picked up.
I know they're talking about Neymar's knees and all that, but
they live in hope, South Africa here, and that's the kind of cross that could cause the problem for them.
That man is the reason we didn't get a good series in the ECF. What's ECF? Becky, what's her name? There's Tyla and Becky. I forgot her last name. That's cute as fuck.
Usually the streets are pretty packed with traffic around Mexico City. I would say at the moment they are deserted. Everybody is
I know, Tyler. I know. Becky G, thank you.
Delightfully is one of the great things about the World Cup. In all 48 nations, they'll come to a standstill when their team are playing.
And I would say, and all those people watching are not happy right now. Now you're hearing boos from the crowd.
Yeah, they're getting
antsy.
That can happen sometimes with
this is what I was saying. Yeah.
Commentators are not wrong. They are playing kind of like they're playing very safe, which you should know.
You never know
in any fucking sport, anything can happen. It's not just here in football. Any fucking sport. The Knicks proved that shit yesterday. With like what, 5 seconds remaining, 4 seconds remaining.
At the moment.
Also, I'm not a Knicks fan. I don't know shit about basketball, but Nate likes basketball, so I was watching it with him, and I'm glad I did because that shit was history.
Sabisi lost the ball. That's happened a few times. Gutierrez played a clever little ball to Gallardo, who'd come back.
Eastern Conference Finals is the finals to determine who makes out to the conference to make it to the finals. Interesting. Oh, go ahead.
Modern coaches love that tactic.
They did settle with the result. That was a crazy win for the Knicks. I marked out. I reacted like if it was wrestling. And Nate reacts like how he reacts. He was like, oh.
Changes Luis Chavez.
And I'm like, ah!
Mentioned to you. And also Gilberto Mora. This is what the crowd.
Oh, Mora is a midfielder. He's an uprising midfielder. He's like Olger Escobar for Guatemala. I don't know if you guys remember, but he's like a golden kid. This guy is a rising individual.
Should happen and would happen. It's a perfect
so
type of game
maybe we could see some shit.
Well goes the player that's gone off, and Mora is out there now. He's a player who could give
He's 17 years.
a little of the X factor they might need if they want to go deep in this World Cup.
I am a football fan, yes. I'm a football fan. I watched it my entire life, but I'm not as well versed because I don't keep up with it like I keep up with wrestling. Obviously, wrestling, I know fucking wrestling.
Mira seems to have taken over that role. Jimenez does what his cannot.
I keep up with it every year, but I'm not watching everything.
Alvarado's crossing.
Yeah! Headbutt. Let's go.
And it's 2-0.
You better celebrate. We are at 2-0. We got 6 points right now. 6 points is what you freaking want. Da 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 da. Por Pipi, por Andrea, por Pipi, por Ojitos. We're doing this shit. I don't know how to do the Mexican, like the little feet thing. Oh, Canelo is there. If not, I would do it.
Well, and the crowd wanted a little inspiration. Starts with Raul Jimenez. Through that man, Quinones again.
I need that Mexican announcer who streams goal. Wait, how come nobody's playing the goal? Can somebody play the goal?
And you can see what it means.
Minnie creates a natural disaster so I can stay home.
Could not be happier for him. 2-0 Mexico.
Soaked in tears.
Thank you.
Jimenez, this is the player whose life was in danger after he...
Even football fans record their reactions.
From that, here he is starting for the first time in the World
Let's
Cup.
go.
And
All right.
scoring as well.
Let's go. This is his World Cup debut too. World hydration break, guys. This means you guys go out and get your hydration too. Get your little water bottles. I think I might need to pee again.
Fans are happy again.
Man, wait till I enter the game. Please don't enter the game. You're gonna destroy it for everybody. Ah, shit. My shit is off. I didn't know it was off like that. I'm looking at my clip right now. Oh, wait. I might have to...
Yeah, that's me. You're probably
okay, there it
wondering
is.
how I ended up here. It all started when I got to the FIFA World
Sorry,
Cup.
I'm posting my first World Cup clip right now. So... Damn, you can barely see it. Oh, man. I gotta change some shit here. You can barely see it. Okay, hold up. I don't like how it looks. Ah, I fucked up. Shit. I fucked up. That's fine though. That's fine. It's the beginning. I'm glad that I'm looking at this. Everything. I'm glad that I'm looking at this right now because yeah, it does not look good. Headbutt. Okay, let me fix it real quick. Sorry guys. I'm very happy that I'm checking this. It does not look good. Like the screen is like inverted and like it's not inverted, but the screen is like not even angled right. Okay, let me fix this. So first off, you are not showing enough on here. Where I do my clips is so okay. Okay, I think that should be good. It's so small. It's so small. Okay. I can make it big. I can make it bigger. That's fine. I'll make it bigger. Okay. I think that should be good. Okay. Hopefully. I don't know. If you guys will see the clip because I'm gonna post it right now, but you guys will see the clip.
Damaging defense, that hydration break powered by Powerade for you. 20 minutes remaining in South Africa, down to 10 players after the red card for Yaya Sithole. Mexico haven't lost an opening game, or one of their opening games anyway, at the tournament since 1994, and they were beaten by Norway.
If you like Latinas baddies, you should be cheering for Mexico. Oh my god. I I did call it a headbutt. I know it's a header or a heady, but I did call it a headbutt.
We'll have to wait.
Okay, that's fine. I was excited.
I think it's called like a false promo.
You're giving false hope.
Yeah, getting ahead of the game.
I'm doing a couple things here.
It's a great ball.
Make another one. Make another one. Make another one.
Starting to appear here. Jimenez. The flag's gone up here.
Who's winning Mexico? Mexico.
That's another thing.
It's 2-0.
They've got a wristband on of the referee's assistants, and it will vibrate. There's the offside if a player's even 10 centimeters offside. So that will stop the delayed flags in theory.
I gotta make sure this is good.
Must be happy, mustn't he? Javier Aguirre, 67 years of age now. So a lot of good things in his press conference yesterday about these players having a chance
Fox One creator, I suck.
Into football folklore. Jimenez has got another opportunity taken out. No penalty.
Penalty? Okay, good. Good shit.
Right on the scene, to be fair, and made an instant decision. Jimenez stays down.
That's a soundboard? No. Well, I do have a soundboard.
Keep himself onside,
but this isn't it.
Yeah, I don't think you can give a penalty for this. Certainly a lot of contact from Sabisi. But he goes with his shoulder, and that's going to be legal.
3-0 incoming.
Let's call him Mark Klamberg. What did you think, Mark?
They didn't give a
looks like the defender's going to go in with his shoulder, and I think the attacker then turns his body to make it look like it's shoulder to body. But
didn't make that a penalty.
Players committed to the ball, and the VAR was correct not to recommend any other decision other than the referee's decision to play on.
Thank you, Mark. Stays 2-0, no penalty awarded.
Yellow card. Dude, South Africa. You guys have like multiple yellow cards now. And you have a red card. You want to get another red card and go down to 9 players?
Last one, a little bit.
Shit.
Your yellow card if you're going to do it. And the frustration starting to show now.
At least earned a yellow card if you're going to do it.
Said it over and over, but cannot let this get away from you.
I think it was the high elbow that the referee didn't like there. In South Africa, that point is to go to 3-0. That's what happened to them up against France in 1998. That was the year, of course, France went on to lift the crown. Well, one of the years they did anyway. And they might this time as well. Got a very, very frightening attacking lineup. Led, of course, by Kylian Mbappe.
Y'all know when you join the streams, mini stream, take your shoes off, super violate that follow button. It doesn't cost nothing. Thank you. Same thing over on YouTube.
Mexico can rub salt
hit that like button
here. Pushing the ball around with some confidence. Quiñones, Jimenez, Quiñones, broken up by Ocon.
No.
Again, they give the ball away. South Africa. What a challenge by Mbokazi that was.
So many yellow cards. I'm waiting to hear Ocean
to South Africa later tonight in this.
What an idiot! Athena's minion is on a roll with these jokes, man.
Coverage starting at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, South Africa's
on Fox Sports 1. Two more changes coming up for South Africa. The winger Oswin Apolis is one of those to be introduced, and Evidence Magopa, who did score in the AFCON Championships. Too late against Cameroon.
I heard some stuff about Conan. I feel bad for him. His leg got amputated.
To win his 100th cap. The fans know about this, I think, as well. Give him a big round of applause. Lira.
Who's that? He's very well liked. Who's that?
To Reina's off and Modiba off to make way for those two South African substitutes.
Is this their final substitute? Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da.
See the white lines underneath the scoreline denoting how many substitutes are left for the coaches, and it's a dwindling amount now, of course.
The taco revolution.
But this is the perfect start for Mexico in their, well, sacred.
Dude, 6 points is fucking solid, man.
Lost 2 competitive games here. And you know how tough it is to play here, Landon.
Ian, when they're playing well in the altitude and you're chasing the ball and the crowd's behind, it just feels like a battle you can't win. And you've seen that from South Africa today. They had some moments of optimism, but in the end, the quality came through from Mexico. And now the question is, how bad will it get for South Africa and how good will it get for Mexico?
Yeah, with a win here, they'll feel they already have 1 foot in the knockout rounds.
Easy, easy, easy. Easy. He's literally open. He's so open right there.
Here come Mexico looking to launch their next attack.
Yeah, no one is trying to even defend that dude. That dude has been open for so long. I don't even know. Player 24. I don't know who he is. Who's player 24? Y'all call soccer football, or you call it soccer? I call it football. I don't call it soccer.
Around Mexico.
If you guys want to call it soccer, I don't care. But if you use that terminology with football fans, oh my God. That's why I'm trying to make sure. I'm trying to make sure that I use the actual terminology. I'm not trying to get cooked by these fans, man. They are the... They're gonna bring out the pitchforks on me, man. But I always say football. I've never said soccer my entire life. I've never said soccer.
Going to start, and Quinones has been the best player on the field today. And as you said earlier, Ian, Mexico continue like this, and he continues like this. He could be one of the.
You call it soccer this way?
Tournament.
Yeah, if you grew up well in USA, like people say soccer, so it's fine. There's people in America that get really offended by that, but honestly, I don't give a shit. I call it football. If you guys want to call it soccer, I mean, whatever.
The referee blew his whistle there.
That's a really poor call.
Yeah.
I never said the S word. I'm civilized.
There's that press again. They know now that these South African players are not that good playing out from the back. It's been costly for them here. Pep Guardiola started all of that, didn't he? Teams playing out from the back, so many around the world tried to copy it. Not every team's got the players to pull it off.
Well, that's the problem, Ian, is very few can do it at that level. And South Africa put themselves in a hole early, and nearly at the beginning of the second half made the hole even deeper.
Here's Apolis.
Made the hole even deeper. Y'all are sussy.
Makes an immediate.
Dude, they're so sussy. I swear. They're way more sussy than I could ever be. And I'm pretty sussy.
There are 2 problems here. Alvarado down. And I think it might be Vega also, who stretched to block that. There you see Alvarado getting run into by Zwane. I think the bigger issue right now is Vega, who just came on the field. Let's hope he's okay.
Never want to see players injured at a World Cup. It's such a pinnacle of a player. Miss out with an injury in training just before the championships, which unfortunately does happen.
And apologies, I don't.
Either
way, let's hope both are okay.
El Grande is huge. Yes.
Armando Gonzalez plays for Chivas. Prolific in Liga MX. Last 10 minutes here. And the referee coming across to just check on something here.
I think, it was the play here against Reyes, and that's why he was down. Or not Reyes, sorry, Alvarado.
Red card, red card, red card, red card.
A little bit of the left hand there.
Rojo, give him.
This could get worse for South Africa.
It's red card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him the red card.
Off the ball from Zwane, I think it is.
Yeah, I think he might get set off here.
Let's bring in Mark Clattenburg on this.
Yeah, what the referee has to look at is the act
red card.
Malicious. And what you do see is the arm is, the fist is clenched as he goes past his opponent, and then he makes a secondary movement with his arm towards his opponent's face. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is a violent act and a red card to be issued.
The consultation's taken place, and we're going to get the referee's decision straight away. This could get a lot worse for South Africa.
I hate when the players get in the referee's face like that. Red card. Oh, 9 players. 9 players. Damn.
Just 9 players. A nightmare day for them at the Azteca.
I know. I know the Africans that are rooting for Mexico are so happy right now.
Interpretation of what he saw there.
Damn, being down to 9 players.
The veteran
You're cooked.
playmaker
You're
has
cooked.
to go. Agree with that, Landon?
I do. You could see the intent as he swam by Alvarado. Just gives him that last slap really in the face, and you just can't get away with that anymore, Ian. There's cameras everywhere, VAR, and
I got it.
Have to be smarter than that.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I didn't read any of it, but yeah, he was spamming.
There were 9.
2 red cards in the first game is crazy.
Tonight, the premiere of World Cup 2026 After Hours with James Corden.
What kind of nut jobs are coming into your streams? That was just one. I don't remember seeing another one.
Vega.
Bro!
Challenge.
Bro, you guys gotta calm the fuck down. Oh my god, if you guys go down to 8 players, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
To be honest with you.
This
Closing stages here of the opening game. There are always talking points, and the 2 red cards will be 2 of the biggest here. Not much doubt about the first one. The second one,
yeah, I think it's safe to say that South Africa's cooked too. If they make a goal, that's fine, whatever. I think they're still cooked.
And this has all been self-inflicted by South Africa. The first goal given away, the 2 red cards. Falling asleep on
They keep this up, they might not make it out the stadium alive.
A player. They're gonna have to regroup quickly because
I don't like when the players stare down at the referee because you know what they're doing. They're trying to intimidate the referee into not giving that call. I don't like when they do that shit.
Mexico.
You fucked up, bro. You fucked up.
Guadalajara next.
If it's a bad call, then it's a bad call. But like, you fucked up. So far, the red cards. Honestly, there should be more red cards.
And Mexico's move.
So he's being lenient.
Will only brighten and make it 9.
That's on me. I was on my phone waiting for these ads to be done. It's alright. Don't worry about it. I got it.
This is the one that matters.
Mexico needs to take advantage and score more, rack up the points.
Vasquez.
They are down to 8 players. They are down to 8 players. So yes, I agree. Mexico can keep scoring, and then they will definitely move forward. They could be the #1 in their group.
Moura. Luis Chavez.
South Africa right now is playing to not get buried, to not get cooked. They're cooked already, but to not get embarrassed at this point.
Gallardo to lay it inside. Moura found a bit of space. They want him to get a goal. The 17-year-old. You can sense it every time he gets the ball. Already a big favorite.
Oh. I don't know about that one.
Mbappe's ball was inaccurate.
Oh, he kicked the ball towards him.
South Africa have been poor today, Landon.
Yeah, they have, and it's resemblant of their form coming into the game. You see here, yeah, you can see the left arm there, Zwane.
Bruh.
It's been reminiscent of their form coming into the tournament. And they've had some moments where they could have taken advantage of the Mexican defense. And
Mexico is
as you
milking
said,
the
they've just
clock
been too
now.
poor.
Which they shouldn't milk the clock. They should absolutely be scoring here.
And the ruthless fact of the matter is that the other teams in this group will see South Africa now as a chance to...
Is that Landon Donovan in the announcing booth? No, it's Nigel McGuinness. I actually don't know. It could be.
And of course, those two players who've got the red card will be suspended for the next game. This doesn't help.
Dude, yeah, South Africa is dead ass fucking dirty. They like, the South African players are dead ass dirty.
And Mexico can just play keep ball really here now.
Let me see. It says, yeah, it is Landon Donovan.
He's okay now after that little incident. Armando Gonzalez stayed down.
Hey, Nigel used to teach me UK geography when I watched NXT UK. Never thought I'd see Chris Wood on the thumbnail of a mini portable shrew. I'm here. I didn't know South Africa is the Hurt Syndicate. How do you play dirty and lose? Ain't the point of cheating is to win. One of the commentators, when one of the South African players got a yellow card, one of the commentators was like, if you're gonna get a yellow card, make it count. That's what I'm saying.
That as well, not like a team about to play an exciting game at the World Cup.
Yo, this is, after reading why most Africans are rooting for Mexico, this is a dub.
Was poor as well. The ball would turn over, a bad pass, and players were quite disappointed, throwing their arms up, and they don't look like a good collective team right now.
Is Alvarez. He's the header. He is the captain of the team, even though he was left out of the 11. There's no sentiment when it comes to selection. The coach picks the 11 players he thinks can do the job, and you'd have to say he got that right.
Two red cards, can't play next game
Raul
too.
Jimenez with his goal moved equal in the all-time Mexican scoring.
Yeah, I understand why they were
scoring list with Jared Borghetti, who scored at the World Cup himself. Level on 46.
I gotta use the
goals.
restroom, but I don't want to miss another goal.
Who's with us today? Good to see him. Still leads the way.
He'll be a happy guy today, Ian.
52 for him. Yeah. So popular around here, he needs a disguise, I think. Luis Chavez. A very relaxed Mexico. Likewise, a huge support here. Well, it's been a sea of green, the Azteca. Correction, the whole city's been a sea of green.
That's a good use of that soundbite.
Gonzalez lays it back. And against 9 men here, they can just keep passing the football. Always somebody free. Piece of cake. Vega. Might want to get in on the scoring act. A World Cup goal is a World Cup goal after all. Mudau here. needs a bit of support. Taken out of it by Montez, and that's got to be a card.
I don't know. Can we get a replay? Can we get a replay?
Protesting about the Mexican.
Can we get a fucking replay? Hey, chill. Hey,
at all.
Hey, chill.
Let's see the referee go to his back pocket initially.
Use the oh, red card. Damn. Use the virtual assistant for the referee thing.
That's what they were
the VAR. Use that. I really think we need a replay. Not gonna lie. I'm not being biased. First off, commentator, calm the fuck down.
First of all, what it has to be is it has
Oh,
to be
damn, no. Okay, we got the replay. We got
what three elements that the referees look at is the position of the ball. Does the attacker have control of the ball? Yes, he does.
He didn't purposely push. He went like this.
A slight doubt because it does change slightly direction. But when you look at the replay again,
he was running to get the ball and he's trying not to hit him. Honestly, he went like this.
And there's no covering defender, so I can understand why the referees give that. It'll split opinions because the ball does slightly change direction.
Exactly.
I believe that this attacker could easily have got on to the end of
I think a yellow card would have been fine. A red card is kind of crazy.
I believe the referee was right.
Because when the South Africans got a red card, yeah, you saw the fucking arm push their asses. But this one, he's literally trying not to hit him.
Some years ago, Ian,
bruh.
Three elements.
Okay.
Does the attacker have control over the ball? Is there any covering defenders? And the way the angle of the ball changes direction, but the angle of the ball doesn't change that much towards the goal line. That attacker can still easily get onto the ball and have a one-on-one chance with the goalkeeper.
Has this been a good opener or straight domination? It's been a straight domination.
On the opening day.
How does South Africa even qualify? They were so bad. I don't know. Maybe the other teams were worse.
The goalkeepers union always protects them. That feels a bit protective of this referee. That's a harsh red card. I can't see that being a red card.
All right, guys, let's see. If they score here, it's fine. It's fine.
He's right. It is a debate, that one. But
well, look, he knows
it better than us.
He knows the exact
rules. He's the guy that's ref at the top level. So.
I'm just saying, I've played a lot of games.
Yeah,
I've never seen that given as a red card.
I'm not arguing with Mark Clattenburg about refereeing. He knows what he's doing. Mbukasi made a real mess of that, South Africa.
He said, get that shit over there, man. Let's go. Please rest assured, those new to football, this referee is a lunatic. I think the red cards that he called was fine.
Who'd have thought it?
The two against the South Africans.
And is that an indication?
I will say there should be way more red cards, way more yellow cards on the South African team.
And probably
I don't think that should have been a red card for the Mexican team. That should have been a yellow card.
At this World Cup. We'll see.
Well, this referee, Brazilian referee, is known for being pretty strict. And so you got to know that coming into the game as well. But again, I just feel that's harsh. That did not look like a red card to me.
Thank you. Yes.
For South Africa, Apolis. And then Mokoena. After everything that's happened, South Africa might almost take 2-0 and hope they can repair the damage somewhere else.
We're sending that ref kind messages.
Mexico have clearly, I think, set
the Mexican hero El Grande Americano is not in attendance.
Unless they gifted another one in, what is it, 7 minutes added time.
Yeah, there might be a bit more now, too.
Oh, nice. That was good.
The
that was
first
good
opening match ever.
This here is what you call domination. It's a combination of skills and concentration. Rise to the occasion. Do something amazing. Africa has a handful of very good teams, but the rest isn't great, so it's not so difficult to qualify for Africa.
He probably had his heart in his mouth after that challenge in the penalty area.
Thank you for 63 likes, guys, by the way. The goal is 100, so we need 37 more. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I usually stream wrestling, but I have streamed football here before, and usually they're all fun.
So that's Montez out of the
because we get to banter, we get to talk shit. They're really like
give a chance for Alvarez
football streams are very fun here. I look forward to that more than wrestling streams because we get to yap more, we get to talk shit more. Plus, like some of you guys are getting into it when you guys don't even watch, which I appreciate.
He's up and underway. Make no mistake, there will be shocks along the way. There always are. Hey, there were shocks in the qualifying tournament.
Where to give the likes over on YouTube. Again.
Vega can chase this down. He's got Gonzalez waiting in the middle for a cross. It wasn't the highest quality cross. And here's Apollis for South Africa. The game very stretched now. Mudau thought he was taken out. Referee let that go. He's still down.
He's really trying to sell this. He's really trying to sell this. Bro, move on.
Pain.
Move on. What are we doing here? Bro, you're fine. You are way more than fine. Oh my God.
It's a long way back from where South Africa are right now in this World Cup.
Well, I guess we'll find out, Ian, right? We were discussing this earlier. Can 3 points get you through as a third place team, potentially? Certainly 4 you think would do it.
Do you think the CM Punk news is true? No.
The referee's blown for time. A game of 3 red cards, but crucially 2 goals for Mexico to get them off to a winning start. The first time they've ever won a World Cup opener. Quinones and then Jimenez. 3 points Mexico, none, and a heap of trouble for South Africa. Let's get it back to Rebecca Lowe in Los Angeles.
Let's go. Arriba,
Thanks to
arriba.
Ian Dark and to Landon Donovan.
The game is over, yes.
Standings, then what a start for Mexico. Top of Group A, of course, 3 points on the board, 2 goals scored. South Africa starting their campaign off with a defeat. As we first time, by the way, in 20 years that a team has had 3 red cards in a World Cup match. Not since the World Cup in 2006. Alexi Lala, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Thierry Henry watching on. Alexi, let me come to you first. As expected from Mexico in the end?
As expected in terms of the win, the way in which it all went down.
Thank you for adding another like. How many from South Africa? How far do you think Mexico will go? I don't know.
That's not a good thing, but this was.
I'm not somebody that likes to predict that way. To be
whether they had 11 men, 10 men, or 9 men.
Congrats to Mexico. Now those guys who got red cards can't play in the
This is exactly what the doctor ordered right off
with
the bat.
with that rule. I think that's true, but I'm somebody can confirm it.
And everybody saw this. All the other teams, including the U.S.
I see why we don't like South Africa. They were playing fucking
Mexico in front of a wonderful, wonderful crowd. And you know what?
Congratulations to everybody.
They're certainly happy in Mexico.
Tonight's game is I have to wake up at 6 in the morning to go to work. Tonight's game is at what, 8? Who is it again? Isn't it like Turkey or something?
Zlatan, your overall thoughts of that entire game?
I agree with Alexia. I think the
W
South African
Mexico.
team was a poor performance. They tried to play a game.
Where's Korea and someone else?
I don't think
me
they
see.
even had a quality to make that build up.
Oh, no, today at 10 p.m. At 10 p.m. we got Republic of Korea and then Kasetskia, I'm sorry. It's at 2 p.m. So it's like it'll end like 11:30ish, 11:40 maybe. Thank you for that raid. Make yourself famous. Hello, hello.
What a moment for this man today. Right?
My country buns.
And that really moved
So probably not. If I didn't have to work at 6 tomorrow, I would do it. Friendly reminder, guys. Tomorrow there's not going to be a SmackDown stream. There's also not going to be any football streams because I work in the morning and then I go to the PW Revolver show. So I'm not gonna be here all day tomorrow. And PW Revolver is in Dayton, and I'm taking the Greyhound, which takes like 2.5 hours. I'm getting there early, recording with Jared, and then going to the show. So there's no stream tomorrow. Some saying he wants out, and some are saying he's actually trying to fix. I don't care. I don't care. When it comes to news sources, I don't care what the news sources are saying, especially when they have debunked all the CM Punk shit already. They already debunked it. I don't care what somebody's saying and the other people are saying. I'm sorry for crashing out. Stop believing everything that you read on the internet. Jesus. Congrats to Big Mexico. Yeah, we got BDE versus Brett Oakley.
How important it is to get off
Don't worry, we will watch whatever match on tomorrow for you, for real. USA versus Paraguay. That's the one that I wish I was here for.
On the World Cup stage, Lira I thought was wonderful.
That's the one that I really want to see. What's up,
Jimenez? So a lot of things to be very positive.
Czechia, is that how you say it? Thank you. Czechia. Disappointed with South Africa. Really hope we do well in our next 2 games. The only good thing about South Africa today was Tyler singing. Yes, I agree. Tyler was a nice gift.
We came on air talking about some of that pressure and the nerves.
The World Cup, South Africa only good at it is
from there.
Really?
Okay, gentlemen. Well, Raul Jimenez.
Wheelie? Well, shit. How did you guys enjoy the first game of the World Cup, guys? Oh, did I even? Damn. I didn't even get the ending of that. I didn't even clip the ending. I didn't even clip that. I was so bad at clipping today. But it's okay. I was enjoying the game and I was yapping, so. I'm watching the next game at 10. I'm gonna be tired. Yeah, I want to go to sleep like around 10. It's only a 6-hour shift. It's not bad. Actually, it's a we get a 30-minute break, so it's a 5.5-hour shift. It's not bad. But I'm not a morning person anymore. Ever since I moved to Ohio and I didn't need to be up early, I'm like waking up later now, so. Work ain't done yet, gentlemen. We've got more work to do, yes. The Rugby World Cup is next year. Interesting. I loved it until Mexico scored their second goal. I just mentally checked out. Damn. I hate when these rumors involving Punk or AJ Lee come out when they're simply minding their business, enjoying time away. That's how I see it too. I agree with you. I feel like CM Punk got a very well-deserved break. And now he's spending time with his wife. So for me, like, I'm just like, they're just chilling. Like, they're chilling, enjoying life. And then when, like, these rumors come out without any credible sources, and then the credible source debunks everything that they say, it's just kind of like, bro, just leave them. Leave them alone. Let them, like, enjoy their vacation. Like, why are we creating stuff that we shouldn't even be creating? Some Europeans are gonna be up till like 3 a.m. Yeah, I mean, that's how it is for soccer. Football, ew. See, now I'm saying the S word because the S word has been floating around. Should I still have Tubi open, or you could take it off? What in the garbage did I just watch? Yeah, for the first game, there was a lot of fuckery happening. Minnie, did you hear about the Twitch streamer who got exposed for cheating on her boyfriend with a cousin? I heard about it, but I don't know who they are. I like read like a thing about it, but I don't know who they are. Returning to the World Cup 16 years and getting 2 red cards in the opening game is crazy. Oh my gosh, she said the S word. I did say the S word. If we were still doing yellow red cards, that would be it. You're happy for Raul Jimenez and Julian Quinones specifically, but man, that's a shit opener, yes. Yeah, that was a shit opener. Especially when they were down 2 players. South Africa was already down 2 players. I feel like Mexico could have capitalized off that and kept scoring, but instead, which that shouldn't have been a red card at all. They got a red card. That was a stupid ass call. I just wish Punk didn't say, I'm not going on vacation before going on vacation. It's probably part of why there's so much speculation. Yeah, but I mean, just I understand that, but I don't know why people are reading too much into it. I understand why, because they just want to speculate and they always want to like know what's happening. But I mean, just let them live their lives. She tried to pull the SA card in every other allegation you can think of, and not a damn soul believed her. Oh wow. Did you see anything about the crazy story about the guy who pretty much got his Lego Star Wars collection stolen by a Lego reseller? No, I didn't. I guess he wears the red because he was the last defender, but a bit too harsh, I reckon. I don't know, man. Bro literally tried to have his hands up like this. Like, when the South African team got the red card, like you could see like the elbow or like the tap that like they wanted to like push them down, but bro was like this, and then he hits him with this, so with this chest. It's fine. Also, about your idea from earlier, maybe you can have a pick of a yellow card and a red card on screen and just type the names next to it. Yeah, I think that'll be fun because I do want like the red and yellow card. I want to make the World Cup streams fun. I can dedicate some time for that today. Word, let them breathe and be human. Yeah, they were violent. All right, y'all. I'm gonna head off just because I have to do a reaction for this 2K thing that a 2K creator wants me to collab with, and it's been over a week since I've done it, and I feel bad. So I'm gonna record that, and then I'm gonna make food, and then call it a day. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys on Saturday for AAA. Is there? There's no games that night, right? Let me see. There's no games that night. I think they're all in during the day. Fantastic stream. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday there's 3. Well, there is Haiti versus Scotland at 9. At 6 is... Wait, that's Saturday? Brazil versus Morocco is Saturday? I thought that was Tuesday. On my creator club, it said Tuesday. There's like a Chicago watch party for Brazil versus Morocco. Okay, well. Okay, so Saturday there's Haiti versus Scotland. I mean, I'd probably go for Scotland, but I don't know if it's worth going live for that. I will be live for AAA though. And then on Sunday, we got Australia versus Turkey. I'm going for Australia. Germany versus, I always fuck it up, Curacao. I'm going for Germany. Ivory Coast versus Ecuador. I'm going for Ecuador. Netherlands versus Japan. I'm going for Japan. Sweden versus Tunisia. I'm going for Sweden. Okay, so I'll see you guys on Saturday for AAA. I'll see you guys for like a fuckery. I may tune in for that. I could technically do an hour of the Haiti versus Scotland and then transition into some AAA after, like for the second half. I haven't even heard Speed's World Cup theme yet. I'll hear it right now. Scotland all day. Yeah, we're going to bed. All right, y'all. Okay, thank you so much for being here for my football stream. I hope y'all had a great time. I'll listen to it right now. I can't listen to it on stream because I'm live on YouTube. All right, y'all. I'll see you guys on Saturday. No stream tomorrow, okay? No stream tomorrow.